Make sure to vote on the poll. Good morning. Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. It's hump day, right? Yes, it is May 1st. Yeah. I'm so glad halfway through the week. Hello. Hey, guys. Yes, make sure you hit that like for you, girl. I know I'm probably out of the algorithm again because I took another week off from being sick. It's like, damn, I started to get back up there in the algorithm and then I get sick, come back down. Hey, Sassy. Hump day. It is flying by this week, thank God. Thank God. And right before I started this live stream, the front, I know my face started hurting. The front of my head started hurting. I got a little bit of a sinus headache coming up. But I just took my medicine, so hopefully that'll get rid of it. Y'all make sure you vote on the poll, bro. What's up? The Karen Reed trial has started. That's been interesting. Dietz has been doing recaps of that. I think Alex Erickson is doing I think she said I think what they're doing is they're putting themselves in the position of a juror. So they don't know anything ahead of time. They're just getting all the information as it comes. Oh, thank you, SoFlo. I know. I know, right, Kate? Not my photos. Damn. Hey, hey, hey. Ain't nobody getting no pictures of this booty. I know sinus congestion is just awful. Right now we've got honeysuckle bushes blooming. So I don't know if it was the weather because it went from like 55 high, 35 low to 85 the next day, 65 low. Ugh. A whole photo leak. SoFlo, a whole photo leak. Oh, it's so annoying though. Like I've been on medicine. Mm-mm. It's just taking forever. Oh God, rapper, bro. Cut it out. Sorry. I'm sorry if I sound so snotty. So Flo, he said he's got your picture too, girl. um, what else has been going on the streets? Oh, I seen Gray. I clicked into Cluminati for a minute yesterday and seen Gray Hughes was on her panel. That shot the shit out of me. I don't know what happened beforehand, but something happened. I guess between maybe her fiance and Gray were arguing or something. I don't know. I don't know. Um, but it's very rare for Gray to go on panels. So I can't enjoy it. What else is going on? Hmm. Oh, what do y'all think about the photo of Sebastian? The one that possibly is him? Let me see if I can find it on here. I've got it on my phone. I don't feel like trying to download it from my phone. I might have to anyways. Let's see. I really just want the photo, not uh that's not it. Let me crop this. What did y'all think though? Did y'all think it's him? I think it looks a lot like him from what I can tell. I mean, I hope it's him. Let's see. Let's see what y'all are thinking. Comments. I don't think it's real, but I don't know. I mean, I really do hope it is him. I mean, yep, said I don't think it's him. Hey, Miss Leah. Hey, Laura. Glad to see you this morning, baby. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know anything about Photoshop. I mean, I don't think it's Photoshopped in. I think Gray did some tests on it and said that it's not Photoshopped. Good morning, Okie. Have a good day, Evil Queen. This pic was circulating on Facebook. Um, Not that I know of yet, SoFlo, but I think Yep said that Sebastian or Seth stated publicly that he does think that it's Sebastian. And to me, it's like that's dangerous. Like, it's okay for us to say we hope it's Sebastian, but for him to say, I'm pretty sure it is publicly, that's not good. But again, he can't keep shit to himself. He can't stop talking. It just is what it is. Chris said it wasn't him, then Seth said it was, which is a whole mess. Yeah, see, that's just going to cause more confusion. Looks like Betty. Yeah, just until, they had time to verify if it was or not. I don't see Cash. Did somebody say something about Cash? I know, forever. I know. Oh, let's see. I don't. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I see. He's right here, Kate. Not commenting again until you get your gut. Your goat, you fecking gobshits. Listen, I want a goat so bad. And I see these free ranging goats every day. And I just want to love them. And they won't let me. I just want some free ranging goats. Oh, I did go by my pool today. My little kiddie pool. I did go get me one of them today. Hot girl summer is in full effect, baby. I got to get me some tan going so that when I go to Panama in June, I don't get toasted. Oh, shit. Let me look. Yet. And if y'all hear me hot breathing, don't be talking shit. Don't be talking shit. Hold on. Oh yeah, in the okay, he said Seth Rogers posted in TRev 757. I do believe that is Sebastian. I don't know anyone else in that picture. Thank you, yep. Good morning, Tree Texan. Hello. Yes. I got me one big enough to lounge in this time. Or I think. I hope. Someone tell Cash I'm personally offended. I can't see him. He's probably gone. I haven't seen him comment again. Cash money. Yeah, I don't see him anymore. Kate. Yeah, if y'all hear me hot breathing, listen, just mind your business. Just mind your business. It's because I can't breathe, bro. All right, what's the poll at? Let me see. Did y'all vote? Uh, let's see. Oh, Paul Grice's first appearances today. Nice. I seen Savage has been covering Betty a lot lately. She trying to get a lawsuit? Because we all know Betty will do it. She cray cray. She cray cray. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay, y'all want to go over the phone call between Terri and Chris? All right, that's what we'll go over today. Jay is for justice posted it. It's just easier to go through her. I'm kind of disappointed in her with the Sebastian Rogers case, so I haven't really been watching her recently. But all right. Okay, in poll. All right, so this is the phone call that Terri Lynn had with Terri Lynn is a local there. She's the one that Seth is really comfortable with talking to. Um and she had a private phone call with Chris Proudfoot and she recorded it. And if I'm not mistaken, she recorded it without him knowing, but I'm not sure. Um Did she? That makes sense. That totally makes sense, Miss Leah. Thank you for that. That confirms everything, girl. Yes. Oh, did she? I didn't know if she posted it on hers. Miss Robin, good morning. Glad to see you. Let's see. Let me see. I don't know Terri's channel, but she's a 90-day channel, isn't she? Like a 90-day fiance channel. Let's see. Terri Lynn. Live. I don't see it. Going live to search for Sebastian. How about you just go search for Sebastian? I don't see it on here. She might have removed it. Oh, shit. Too far. Too far. Good morning. Good morning. I would consider J for J coming from Krama. I think Miss Leah's saying she originated from the DC. Oh. No, I didn't know that, Miss Leah. That interesting. Yeah, let's see. I mean, I can check one more time. Unless she has another channel, which is possible. And they're saying she told him off. She didn't tell. I didn't get anything. I'm not picking up what anyone's putting down about this phone call. Mom even told me, like, she texted me last night. She was like, "Have you heard that phone call?" I was like, "No, why?" And she said, "Well, I knew that they had did a phone call. And I had heard a little bit of it on Cluminati, but that was it." And she was like, "Well, what about him flirting?" I said, "He was flirting? Excuse me?" And she said, "Yes." And so I went and listened to it this morning. I was like, "Mama, I do not get flirting from that. But maybe, I mean, I get some people could. We'll go over that as we go." I originated from J for J. That's funny. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I like her sometimes, and other times it's just like, she's doing too much. We all do. We all do too much sometimes, though, right? All right. So let's go to videos.
If you can tell me. And Proudfoot.
Didn't your wife say she found them?
All right. We're going to put this on 1.5. If it's too fast, let me know. Yeah, it's just back and forth. I never like anybody 100%. All right.
Or has them?
No. No.
So,
Hold on. Let me just, for the record.
All right.
Okay.
Might want to.
While that was going on, and I'm sure if you go back and watch, you'll be able to see what
I'm
I'm going
going
to tell
to. Trust me, I will.
Mine, I dropped out several times in that here or that.
I seen that because you were getting hit with hard questions. But like I said, I'm not the weak people. You chose the weak people.
Oh my God.
Listen, you can, oh my God, but you're not going to pull this shit.
What was her question?
What is reading glasses? Is that what you confirmed? What can we say? What can't we say? Today, we reconfirmed. What can we say? What can't we say? Guess what?
But y'all been saying it. Here's my point.
No, we haven't. I have not given you specifics.
Okay, but y'all gave, listen, you gave specifics tonight. What were they? The glasses.
Actually, go back and rewind, and you might want to listen again. I didn't say shit.
I didn't say you did. What about the glasses?
She did just say he did. First off, skirt, hold up. Yes, you did. You just said that he gave detailed information about those glasses. And he says, back it up. I didn't give anything about those glasses. Well, now she's making it seem like, oh, I was just asking you about them.
His reading glasses? Is that what you're referring to?
Didn't your wife say she found them or has them?
Steph, I love you so much.
Hold on. Let me just, for the record.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
While that was going on,
Mhm.
and I'm sure if you go back and watch, you'll be able to see what
Oh,
I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to. Trust me, I will.
Bye. Yeah.
And I dropped out several times
Mhm.
in that interview.
I seen that because you were
Okay.
getting hit with hard questions. But like I said, I'm not the weak people. You chose the weak people.
Oh my
You
God.
listen, you can, oh my God, but you're not going to pull this shit.
I'm not pulling
You
shit.
can't
You're just
control
not
the
listening to me.
narrative.
I'm
Why?
not trying to control your narrative.
It's not my narrative. It's the truth. Aliens don't abduct kids. Shit.
No shit.
Well,
I'm glad we
hello.
agree on that. I'm so glad we can agree.
I am too, sir.
But what we're not agreeing on is I'm trying to explain to you something. And you're, well, strong women. Okay, I don't give a shit. Strong women.
Oh, I know you don't.
We're
I
saying.
know you don't. Trust and believe. I know that about you. I know you like weak ones because you cannot control the narrative.
Okay.
Okay.
My
There's
watch,
no
by the way.
narrative to control.
Absolutely not. There is not with me. There isn't. 'Cause I
There's
can't
no narrative period to
control.
control.
Okay.
Right. There's no narrative.
So
Period.
she told about the glasses. So go back
Okay.
for yourself on that. And
So
why?
let me
Let me ask you this: why in the hell would you put your hands on a child with a belt?
One
know,
leg on
right?
the bottom on the outside of his clothes is not
15
putting
years
hands.
old.
She is lying. Kate loves me. Kate loves me 99.9% of the time.
On a
Oh,
child. He wasn't 15.
you said he was.
No, I didn't. Did not say he was 15.
No, he did
Yeah.
not say he was 15 when he popped him with the belt.
I need to go back clean
Oh
your fucking
my!
ears
No,
out.
you
Just
need
replay
to
it.
listen. 6 different stories. I don't need to clean a damn thing, sir.
Well,
Maybe
obviously
you need to
should,
get
because
that
the
notebook.
stories have not fucking changed.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
He's dropping F.
Exactly,
Stop.
yes.
Are you?
You need it.
Oh
I
my
can tell
God.
you your stories. Why are you so? Listen.
If you can tell me my stories,
Why
I'm
the
all
hell
ears,
are
but
you?
you can't.
Why are you so upset?
Because you are sitting here trying to steer in
No,
narrative.
because I'm not
Nope.
some.
I'll tell you one thing I'm really tired of hearing. I don't care if it's Seth. This call is between Terri Lynn and Chris Proudfoot, Sebastian Rogers' stepfather. I don't care if it's Chris, Katie, or Seth. I don't care if Seth was angry. I am so fucking tired of hearing these YouTubers ask this man why he's upset. Well, I don't know. Maybe because he's been crucified from the moment Sebastian went missing and YouTubers got a hold of it. At first, everything was going great. Like, they were working together. The parents were doing what they needed to do. They were a unified, I don't know, a unified unit. They were working as a unit. And then YouTubers got a hold of it and everything hit the fan. Shit hit the fan. Why is he upset? He's tired of y'all. And yet he still keeps entertaining y'all. That's his fault. Chris, cut the shit. Stop entertaining these folks. But this, if I'm not mistaken, this recording was done on March 21st.
You were doing
Little
exactly.
wimpy woman that's taking
No.
your bullshit that
No.
you want to control it.
It's not even controlling. You aren't even putting the right information out.
No, you didn't, dumbass. Hell,
Wow.
we didn't even know if he was verbal. Jesus. You
First
don't
off,
We didn't even know if he was verbal. We knew he was verbal from the beginning. I don't know. Like, they act like Katie and Chris made Sebastian seem like Leo in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Like, nobody said that. Nobody said he was nonverbal. Nobody said anything alluding to that. I don't see, these are all assumptions you run with and you create it in your head and you think it's a fact.
I didn't say a fucking thing to you about him being verbal or not verbal. Go back and watch all your fucking shit again and double check your
my
fucking
shit.
information. before
Well,
you
no, the
accuse
shit
somebody.
that spewed from y'all's mouths.
No, you didn't.
I'm so bad with checking emails. I love you, True Text, and I'll check my email today. They made him seem like he couldn't function. How does him wearing pull-ups at 15 because of his regression, how does that mean? What does that tie in with whether he can speak or not, whether he's verbal or nonverbal? The two don't mesh. The two don't go together. Just because he goes through phases where he has to wear the pull-ups or they choose to put him in the pull-ups doesn't mean he can't talk. They don't equate. They don't equal. Autism is a spectrum. That's why it's on the spectrum. There's so many different ways things can go with autistic children.
Yes, I did.
Go back and watch your shit again.
Not my shit. You mean to play it for you? I'll play
Yeah,
it on my
please.
phone.
Play it where I say that
Thank you,
Sebastian's
Miss
nonverbal.
Robin.
Please
Okay,
say
no,
it.
I said
Play
you
it.
didn't
Play
even
it.
put it out there.
Play it. You
You're-
said you got it.
Oh
Play
my
it.
God, you don't listen.
Because Jay does interrupt a few times, but we'll see. Since I'm already on here, we'll just see how it goes.
Why are you yelling, honey?
Because you don't listen.
No,
Once again,
you-
you're trying
why
to
are you
steer a narrative
so
the way you
upset?
want to.
Why are you so upset?
Because you don't fucking
And why
listen.
wouldn't you have your boots?
Because you don't fucking listen. You hear what he said? Because you don't fucking listen. Why are you so upset? That question pertaining to these parents, I don't care who it's asked to. Seth, Katie, Chris, I don't even care. It torques me up because even if it's not YouTubers, they would still have every right to be upset and hostile right now while they're going through what they're going through.
It's on the ground. Why
What do
wouldn't
you mean
you?
boots on the fucking ground?
What? Well, honey, don't you know what that means?
Oh, yeah.
Calm your tits. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. Calm down.
We'll see.
Why is Jay laughing like a little schoolgirl? Because she said, calm your tits. Like, hello?
Calm down. I mean, it's not going to always work out your way. Life just doesn't always work out your way.
You
Trust
have a
me,
little
it
proud
does.
I
of it.
can't wait for this to be over with and we
I
find out and we
can't
get all the answers.
Wait to
Because when we do, let me ask you a question.
what?
When we get the answer,
I know, Kate. Me
What?
too.
What, you want me to apologize to you?
you're
Listen,
going to go public and apologize?
let me tell you something,
Are you going
sir.
to go public and
With
apologize?
your mouth, it'll be a cold day in hell.
Exactly.
Until you tell me the
Shit.
truth and stop being a narcissistic piece.
He doesn't have to tell you the truth, even if he's lying. You are no one. You are nobody. He does not owe you anything.
Piece of shit asshole talking to me like that? Hell no.
Look in
Never.
the fucking mirror. It's not real hard.
Hey,
I like Jay too sometimes, Miss Robin. I'm on and off with her. I'm on and off.
you better
Just
point.
do that.
Listen, you know when you point a finger like you're doing right now, tell me to look in the mirror. Hey, turn
I
around.
know,
You got
Tess.
3 more point me. You. I'm not the.
At this point, which this was back in the, this was over a month ago. It's just now she put it behind a paywall and she just now released it, or she gave it to Jay and then she released it. But I agree, Tess. Like, stop fucking entertaining these people.
One being scrutinized by the nation. You are.
I'm not worried about the fucking
You
nation.
should
That's where
be.
you're wrong.
You should be out there looking for Sebastian.
We have been.
Bullshit.
They want to show that he's explosive, but to me, I didn't get that hardly at all in this. But it's just like the Web Sleuths interview, right? They said, oh, he was fucking losing his mind. Not to me, he wasn't. To me, he wasn't. And speaking on the Web Sleuths, like, I think Trisha was not prepared for that to go down. And the excuses she made the day after is bullshit. Her talking about, oh, he came in there angry. Well, you were just talking mad shit about him. You, your co-host, and this not so private investigator were all just up on this panel talking shit about him. He didn't click that link until the private, not so private investigator brought up Nina. And then he was upset. So he had every right to come on there upset. He had every right to respond to you and Seth and everyone the way he did, because y'all had a bias from the beginning. Trisha admitted she had a bias in this situation. Well, you should not be interviewing anybody if you've got a bias, if you can't keep open-minded for everyone involved. And then when you see your chat, and then even if she didn't see her chat was awful. But even if she didn't see her chat, Gray Hughes, the asshole himself, got up on that panel, and I never listen. Gray is a genius at the stuff he does, but his personality is not for me. I have never been so thankful for Gray Hughes Investigates than when he jumped on that panel on Web Sleuths. And I know a lot of people dogged him too, but he even brought it to her attention how chat was being. At that point, if you see your mod, your one or two mods are not able to control the chat, shut the chat down. Stop prolonging it and making it, because she put it up to like 5 minutes per comment. You had to wait 5 minutes. And y'all, if you seen it, the 5-minute delay didn't matter. It was still just like flying. Chat was just going insane. Cut the chat off. She tried to make excuses saying there was nothing else she could do. Yes, there is. Shut your chat off. Anyways, let me get off of Nunya's horse, Clyde. And let me get off this high horse because that shit pissed me off.
Why are you saying bullshit?
Because it's bullshit.
Are you holding our hands? Are you
Do
walking
you
around
need your hands
town with
held,
us?
sweetie?
No, I'm asking you. You're
I'm
saying
asking,
this.
hey,
You know why they won't do it, Tess? Because it brings the engagement. The more chatters, the more comments, the more attention. Hey, Georgia Peach. Good morning. Good morning, Silent Angel, Lana. Hello, everybody coming in. It gives you more engagement, which puts you more in the algorithm. But you can shut the chat off. I've seen it one time, and I think Heels did it. Or it might not have been Heels. I can't remember who it was. Somebody's done it before. Good morning. Thank you for renewing, Southern Gal. Glad to see you. Yeah, I agree.
And where's your evidence? Where's your evidence?
Where's yours? Do you need your hands held?
Oh, I've got evidence.
Where's Sebastian? Do you need your hands held?
Good question. And when you have that answer, let me know, and we tell the local law enforcement.
Why did you really not attend those vigils? 3 vigils.
It's actually 4, and that's where you're wrong.
Well, I'm talking about the first 3.
Well, see, now you're saying the first 3. So
Stop.
if you're
Listen.
talk, make sure you got your
Deflection,
facts right. That's what I'm
deflection,
telling you.
deflection.
It's not
But-
deflection.
Yes, it is. It's
Listen, I feel like he's playing with her a little bit. I don't like. I just think he's over it, and he keeps entertaining them. But while he's entertaining them, he's entertaining himself with them.
deflection, clearly. Why can't you just answer the questions?
The first 2 videos,
'Cause I said
like
you
I
couldn't.
told y'all, it's real simple. The first 2 videos, we were sitting here with law enforcement.
I borrowed them this morning, Nunya. I'm sorry. I took without asking. I am so sorry. I'm a thieving little ass.
In the house.
Right.
I'm gonna go make me a cup of coffee. I'm gonna let this play.
Law enforcement. The next was what?
The third one,
Second.
actually, I'm explaining to you all 4 visuals.
I'm talking about the first, second, and third.
Okay, the first and second one. First one was when day 1, day 2, right here at Stafford and Kellen.
Mhm.
We still had law enforcement in the house.
Okay.
Second one, we still had law enforcement here at the house.
Okay. What? Okay.
Is he
The
yelling?
You're
third
not
one-
okay. What does that matter? That's so what?
Because you're asking the fucking
But
questions.
my
I'm
point
giving
is,
you an
you have
answer.
law enforcement at your house. Why would you? That's great. I would want them there where you can go to the vigil, right?
No, we couldn't. We could not go to the vigil.
So they
And then
said,
the third one.
you can't
the
go.
third one.
You can't go. Y'all cannot go to this vigil.
See, this is the problem. I'm
No,
trying
it
to
just makes
explain
no
to you.
sense. But anyways, the second
I
one
don't
is.
need the fucking peanut gallery. You wanted
Okay.
answers. I told
Listen,
you.
sir, I'm not far from the fucking peanut gallery. Try
Well,
again.
then once again,
The second
you
one.
wanted to ask questions. I agreed to answer your questions.
Mhm.
I can't answer your questions.
I'll
You're
tell you what would
constantly
have stopped
doing
me. I would be hollering from the rooftop. Sorry, but anyways, the second.
Okay,
One. But it's not your son. I need to remind myself of that. I'm sorry.
he's my stepson,
I
and I treat him just like he's my son.
Not really, but keep going.
Well, that's what y'all think.
There's no
What you
y'all.
think?
I'm, I mean, I'm only one person. I'm one. I'm me.
Exactly.
Next.
So the third vigil, the one that was supposed to be done outside of our house, that my entire neighborhood was like, no, we're not doing that because we don't have a way. If we get all these people here, what if we need emergency vehicles in and out of here? We can't.
Her name is Terri Lynn. Good morning, Rock This Girl. This call is on J for Justice, and I'm just going through it. Ooh. Have a good day at work, Georgia Peach. No, supposedly she didn't tell him.
I said, well, they said, we'll have it moved. Okay, well, we'll reach out.
Bullhorn
And it got
Baby,
moved?
she's going to love that neighborhood. Hell, she loves things like this. She lives for it. Didn't y'all? You should have been reading that chat. I told you, read the chat. You didn't listen.
What chat? That's what I'm asking you.
You were just in Smiley's earlier, correct?
And once again, I told you I couldn't see a chat.
That's
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like you're saying, read the chat. I couldn't read it.
I will.
Well, could have and can.
That's before Chris became a clicker.
I literally could not read the chat.
He couldn't read it? Or did he not want to admit he read
And
it?
that answer has not changed. I told you that from the beginning. I could not read the chat.
Okay.
Well, that was one of his first panels ever going on, was Smiley. So it's very possible because I think that was, let's see. I think he went on one prior to Smiley and then Smiley. So it's not completely impossible to think that he really couldn't see the chat because he didn't know you could hit that little comments tab.
Is there a reason that? Let me ask you this: Is there a reason why you will not go on certain people's panels? And when I say panel, I mean on their YouTube channel. When you go up, it's a panel.
So
Listen, I think he's blunt. He's brute. He's an asshole. Is he arrogant? Absolutely. Do I think he had anything to do with Sebastian going missing? I would be shocked as shit if he did. I don't think any of the parents have anything to do with him going missing. If I was to lean more one way than the other, I'd honestly lean more towards Dad.
give me a person. Give me a name.
Well, I mean, I know you won't go on JLRs until it maybe.
And I think I have a pretty good reason for that one.
What is your reason again?
Well, that's between me and him.
He's
That's
not a
really
bad guy.
none of
Listen, that man's not that bad.
That's between me and him.
He's not that bad.
He's not a bad guy.
Really?
Oh, absolutely, Frenchie. Absolutely.
Okay.
He really isn't that bad. Just give him a chance. I think y'all
Give
should
him a
talk-
chance.
Just talk it out. Sure. Just talk it out.
Well, I have not said no. Absolutely not going to happen. I've not said that yet. Everybody shouldn't talk me into it. But take it into consideration. That's a fair answer. Wouldn't you say?
I mean, I think so.
Dude, he is a psycho. He is a
He's not a psycho. Not like, shut up, Jay.
How
dangerous
about,
person.
Let me ask
So him saying that makes him a dangerous person. Okay.
you, what do you think about a polygraph? Would you take one?
All day long.
Okay. You think your wife would?
I know she has, so I don't really care.
I mean, I'm just asking if she would.
Same
You think
Southern
she would?
gal.
She did.
I don't know if she did or not. I'm asking.
Could you imagine dealing with this? Could you imagine being guilty from the beginning? I mean, nobody ever wants to imagine that their kid could go missing, but it could happen to any one of us at any given time. Could you imagine if your child went missing? And if you don't have young children, then your child when they were younger, and you were held to the fire and accused from the very beginning. Of course, you're going to be the suspect. It's your child, and you're with your child all the time, right? So, of course, yeah, I don't blame that. I blame the rumors and the speculation, and speculation turning into facts by people that aren't eligible to do that. You can't turn speculation into facts unless something's been proven about that speculation. And so far, none of that's happened. But think about it. How would you deal with it? How would you deal with it?
Asking you.
Well, I'm telling you, she did.
I thought, okay, let me ask you this right here. I thought you took one.
Negative. And that's where everybody's.
No, but can I, okay. I thought you, and I'll show you. If I need to see, I'll send it to you where you said you did.
No, somebody asked me this a question.
Yes, and I've got
That
that.
asked, hold on. The question got asked, have y'all taken?
I mean, truth be told, though, Jeanette, TBI has not come out. They said that the parents are, of course, suspects still because Sebastian hasn't been found, but they have no reason to believe there's a criminal aspect of this. They have no reason to believe that it's foul play pertaining to the parents. But they also have not come out and said that Seth was 100% at work. They've said that they've been given the alibis, but they have not confirmed anybody's alibis. Chris's, Seth's, Katie's, none of them. So is it possible still that somebody lied about their whereabouts? Absolutely. Chris, Katie, or Seth could lie about their whereabouts. But for now, they haven't came out and told us confirmed anyone's alibi. I'm sure they've confirmed them behind the scenes, but they haven't told us anything. So it's very possible. I'm just going off your question. How would Seth leave the prison? That is impossible. It is not an office where you can come and go. How do we know? What if he says he was at work and he wasn't? We just don't know because TBI hasn't told us shit. Unfortunately. Good morning. Good morning, Crouton.
In a polygraph, yes.
And pass with flying colors, he said.
Oh, that's sketchy.
Hold on, I'm going to get it for you. Hold on.
I didn't specify who took it. He is such an asshole.
So because he said I didn't specify who took the polygraph, he's such an asshole for that, guys. How dare he? Hello, Terri.
Nothing's wrong. We should have done this in person.
Well, listen, I mean, do you mean I'll start a live stream right now?
No. I said in person.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to scare you.
What?
I knew I would
You
scare
ain't
you.
gonna scare me. That's why I'm saying we should have done this in person.
Why not take what? Listen, why not take one and roll yourself out? That's not the
What?
So hold on.
because you did.
Okay, so that part right there, you hear Jay responding, what? Huh? Ooh, ah. To me, that was nothing. That was him saying you wouldn't have this same energy in person that you have right now. That's what I took it as, but I understand some people did take it as flirty. It's just not where my mind went. But that's the part Mom was talking about. She was like, what about where he said he wanted to meet her in person a few times? I was like, I literally took that as him saying all this, toxic energy you're putting out right now over this phone conversation. Shit. Let's meet in person. I bet you wouldn't have that same energy. Keep that energy, boo-boo.
I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to pull this screenshot I've got up because I do have
And your question,
That was so creepy.
You just asked me why I wouldn't take a polygraph.
because you stated you did. So why don't you just go
Negative,
do it?
negative.
Just do
The
it.
question-
Okay, I'm going to pull it where you did.
No, the question came out, did y'all take a polygraph?
Who was that person? It was you, and it said passed, and then it stated
No,
another time.
somebody asked, has there been a polygraph taken and what were the results?
Pervy.
Taken, yes. Passed, yes.
And see, Jeanette, I see how some people think that was flirting. To me, it's not that. If anything, it's him kind of being lighthearted and not. I think it's almost. Is it possible that Chris Proudfoot has been on the defense so much that that's what we're used to hearing from him? That any moment he gets lighthearted or not angry or not defensive, we immediately think something completely opposite. Is that possible? To me, yes. In my mind, that's possible because when you're used to hearing something from someone a certain type of way for so often, and then it's suddenly changed for a moment, yeah, it could make you think something different. To me, it was just him saying, hey, we should have did this in person, because I think he was insinuating she wouldn't have that same energy. And if not, if he was just talking shit to her, then let him just talk shit to her. He was lighthearted. It's okay. No big deal.
He's pervy.
And then somebody replies back, well, you don't get the interest of polygraph right away. Actually, you do.
They're not
He told Smiley not to turn on her.
Crime sleuthing. Hey, babe. Miss Robin sent me the link to it. Hold on. They were flirting at the end. See, I've only gotten halfway through the call. I mean, he could have been flirting. He's had 5 wives. Would it shock me if he was flirting? No. Does it gross me out? Not really. I don't care. Like, who cares if he's flirting? Should he? No. But is it my business? Am I going to get in trouble for his flirting? No. Let me go to my email, because Miss Robin, let's see. She sent me, I didn't know they flirt at the end. That's interesting. Why ain't it letting me go? Let's see. Give me my other Gmail account. Why is it only giving me one Gmail account? Yeah, it's only giving me. Apparently, I can't. I'll let this play, and then I'll look for the other one.
Turn it off.
It don't matter. I mean, like I said,
Well, no, I'm not saying that. No, wait, stop. I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm saying they're not visible anyways. But I'm
I didn't
saying
say you were.
no, but I don't know how to read you. I know how to read you.
You were wrong on that. That's
No,
This guy
you're
is
very
scary.
condescending. You are. You are. You're an asshole.
Ooh, that was somebody.
I mean, you
I'm
can.
an asshole. Don't get me wrong. I'm an asshole to boot.
Oh, I know you're an asshole. You're a major asshole. But do you bother me? No.
I'm an asshole. I mean, that's,
I can handle you all day long, and we can keep.
I'm a
I can go
character.
all night, and we can do this back and forth right here.
So, if he's flirting, is she flirting? Somebody help me. I got the link. Thank you, Miss Robin. I just got to send it to myself, because it wouldn't let me check my Google. So, is she flirting too then?
I mean, you won't
See,
win.
this is
You
why
will
this
never
right
win. Trust me, you'll not.
this is why I said this would have been great to do in person.
You couldn't handle it.
Why not? You kidding me?
Trust me, I know you could. You don't know me very well.
Once again, this would be fun to do in person.
Oh my.
She's flirting too then. If he's flirting, so is she. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. No, Terri Lynn is not Smiley. No, she's not flirting, just trying to rile your vibe as your tribe. That's right, baby. Yeah, being an asshole is not against the law, nor does it make you guilty of hurting a child. All right, let's see. Let me go. Let me refresh this. Let me pull it up. I got to find where we were.
And did he ever have to sit in urine?
Say again now?
Urine and.
Don't matter. I mean, like I said,
Well, no, I'm not saying that. Like, no, wait, stop. I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm saying they're not admissible anyways. But
I
I'm
didn't say
saying
you were.
no, but I don't know how to read you. I know how to read you.
You were wrong on that. That's
No,
not what I'm saying.
you're very condescending. You are. You are. You're an asshole. I think you can admit that. So, I mean, you can.
I'm an asshole. Don't get me wrong. I'm an asshole to boot.
Oh, I know you're an asshole. You're a major asshole. But do you bother me? No.
I'm an asshole. I mean,
I can handle you all day long, and we can keep.
I mean,
I can go all night, and we can do this back and forth right here. And you won't win. You will never win. Trust me. You'll know.
This is why I said this would have been great to do in person.
You couldn't handle it.
Why not? You kidding me?
Trust me. I know you could. You don't know me very well.
Once again, this would be fun to do in person.
You don't know me very well. You have no clue.
I don't need to know you.
That's true. You don't.
He said, I don't need to know you to hit it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, he said it, just not the hit it part.
Okay.
Now let me find this.
It is weird. It is weird listening to it. Yeah, because I kind of was skimming through it this morning. It is a little weird. But I still don't necessarily see it as just flirting. I don't know. I feel like he could just be being lighthearted. I don't know. I'm kind of confused on what I think now. Because hearing her responses to him, it does make it a little more flirty. Because I was mainly listening to him this morning, and I can only half-ass hear anyways when I'm driving. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Oh, thank you, AMAC. I appreciate that. Thank you, love.
Welcome to the Hippie Hut, 9 West Bob.
I appreciate that so much.
Calm down. Take a deep breath.
All right, so do this.
I feel like it's very possible we could be seeing it as flirty because we're so used to him being a hard ass. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to keep listening.
While you're doing that, what's your next question?
We're gonna get to this one first. It's gonna be okay. Why?
I'm just asking.
I do have a weird question for you. What the hell did you write this stupid shit? That is.
Oh, thank you, Wayne.
I don't know what to think of it, but
I think we all have different opinions, and that's okay. And I think opinions are fine. It's when you put your opinions out as facts, that's when things become kind of murky.
The idea that someone hurt Sebastian and threw him into a wet, fresh paved driveway is funny.
I agree. If that's what they're doing, I agree.
No, it's not.
Concrete. Hold on. You're asking me. I'm trying to give you an answer.
Your word.
So either let me answer.
No, you're gonna let me finish reading this. To bury a body in concrete, it would need to be at least 12 inches thick. Secondly, you have to smooth out the concrete and finish it before it's dried. All of that is done while the concrete is poured in.
And they think that he could have done that on his job site. Are y'all are ignorant. Y'all are ignorant as hell.
He said,
correct.
I don't even think like that. You shouldn't have.
Because I'm in the construction.
I know you're in
business.
construction.
I agree,
Libby. Why are we even thinking like this? What the hell?
Because I'm laying the facts out for somebody who doesn't understand it. That's real simple.
That's real.
Your average driveway is only 4 inches thick in concrete.
Okay, you don't even have to go any further. I don't even understand why we're even having a conversation.
You brought it up.
Because you wrote the shit. That's just crazy.
Because of what somebody put on there, I gave them an answer. You think it's false? I mean, by all means, ask around.
I don't think about burying bodies in concrete, so that's not my.
I don't either. I just simply said.
No, but you know, apparently, you know how thick it has to be. Is what I'm saying. Not me. I mean, that's my point. Shit. If you get my.
Okay, I got your drift.
Yeah.
Interesting, Frenchie.
I know. I got what you were saying.
I'm like, what the hell? I wouldn't have wrote that.
Well, okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay, it says, let's see. Have you both taken a polygraph test? And if so, what were the results? Yes, and the results are passed. Why would you even say that?
Because they asked the question.
Okay, and this it says, Chris states he took and passed a polygraph.
No, I did not state that I took a polygraph.
I'm just asking. I mean, you're answering these people's questions, not me.
Right.
I am.
And I have not gone back and readdressed any of those that have added follow-ons. I haven't.
Oh, Lord. Okay, you might want to, because.
Well, like I told y'all, I'm one person and there's thousands of people.
I know, but
We're
hell, you
trying to
spent a
get to
night on that thing. I was like, damn, it's not stop. I mean, you're good. I mean, keep going. Doing a great job.
I'm
That's
trying.
and that's my watch, by the way. Just let you know.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my watch, by the way. That's my watch going off. I'm not secretly recording you, just in case that's what you were thinking. Guilty dog barks. Guilty bitch barks first.
Let's see. And now,
Just saying.
no, Mom. Let's see. What does it say here on this one? This is one I got to ask you. Why on this was he asking for friends for Christmas?
Sebastian has a unique personality.
So does my daughter, and I understand. So I'm just asking.
I'm trying to answer you, and you're going to cut me off.
I did. I
Yeah.
certainly did because I
You keep cutting them off.
never had a child.
So can I finish my answer?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He's very unique.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have the true concept of personal space. So he's like very in your face type situation. A lot of kids don't like that, and most of the kids talk about things that he's not into. He is very much, if in a conversation, he will talk about Minecraft, and most kids don't play the Minecraft. They're all playing whatever other games. Sebastian is very like driven into his conversation. So whatever he's talking about, if you're talking about something else, he tries to drive you back, and people just don't have that kind of interest. At school, he's known for being in his pants. I mean, it's a number of things. He's very awkward, but he's quirky. He's a good kid. But
At school, he's known for peeing in his pants. That's, I mean, is that part of the regression? Is that part of his chromosome defect that he has? Like, if I'm not mistaken, when we looked it up, it was part of it, that regression comes with it. I don't know.
he doesn't have friends.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it is probably
I'm gonna let
the
this
worst
play. I gotta go grab my charger.
No, I understand autism.
that I've heard him ever ask.
Now, did y'all lock the child's door? Meaning, Sebastian, I hate to say child because I'm reading these questions on this phone I've got.
Okay.
That's great. Did y'all lock the door from the outside or no?
On his bedroom door?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Phew, thank God.
Yeah, I don't know why people would come up with that, but okay.
Okay, I'm making sure.
See, some of those I find very unique, and I'm kind of like, the thought that people have to even bring up such questions is unique in itself. Like, makes me wonder, like, are you serious?
Now, here's my thing,
Mhm.
and you might not like this one.
No, please go ahead.
Why choose to go to a YouTube channel to talk and speak first instead of actually speaking to a news reporter? I know that, hey, sometimes you get more with YouTube than you do news, but local news, I mean, I'm local, sure, I'm local. But the news people, a lot of older people, they're not, and especially in the country out here, they're not actually watching YouTube. Trust me, they're not watching. Those people needed that information more so that were out there. Agree or not?
I'm agree. Everybody should have the information regardless. I don't care where it comes through or how it comes through.
My question is, Jason, what has, I know, Deets, I agree. What has Chris Proudfoot said about Sebastian to make you think he shouldn't be allowed around any child? I'm just curious.
They all need it. Doesn't matter.
And did he ever have to sit in urine?
Say again now?
Urine in a pull-up?
At our house, at school? Can I get a little bit more specifics?
I was unaware that he even wore pull-ups.
Yes. So here, let me bring you up to speed on that deal. Sebastian has pull-ups that he wears because Sebastian likes to pee in his pants and defecate in his pants. It has become a
Now, that's a weird statement. I wouldn't say he likes to do that. I mean, it could be anything. It could be getting called up and like, because with regression, you get called up, you're playing or something, and you don't want to, take the time to do it. So you just do it on yourself. It could be fear of not wanting to ask the teacher to go to the restroom. It could be fear of going to the restroom at school. It could be the fear of going to the restroom at school and people bullying them because kids are assholes. So I wouldn't say he likes to wear them or he likes to pee and poop on himself in school. I think there could be many reasons he does it.
Problem at school to the point where they've actually had to say something to us. So we even told them, so look, either you figure out how to go to the bathroom or you're going to.
Hey, Aurora.
And for the longest time, I mean, there has sprouts where he would do what he was supposed to do.
I agree. I think he just worded it wrong.
Okay, can I explain HIPAA to you, by the way? I need to.
Hey, Granny. Glad to see you. Good morning.
It's not releasing the medication. I have to tell you that. But that's not the HIPAA laws. I have to tell you that. It's not. It's not. You are allowed to tell the medication. Just need to let you know that that's not the HIPAA law.
I'm not allowed to tell the medication because
I don't care what he takes, regardless. I need to let you
I
know.
agree, Lana.
Right,
I agree 100%.
If I'm not his legal guardian to make that decision, I cannot release that information.
Right, but you do most of the talking for her.
Right, but understand that what I stated is a true fact. I cannot release that information. That's HIPAA. That's not a lie. You just confirmed it yourself. You know it. I can't say that. Mother and father can. I cannot. I don't have the legal grounds to do that.
Well, no, but you do speak for her.
When we talk, and she wants me to answer a question, but 9 to 1.
Listen, I'm going to tell you.
I'm not over when I'm answering these questions.
What? Listen, wrong. You do. Because
Okay.
people want to hear.
Right,
Listen, I'm going to tell you what the public want to hear.
Right, but hold on a minute.
They want to hear a mother scream from the rooftops
for
for their baby.
What? I personally don't want to hear that scream ever. Maybe she means the public wants to see Katie like going hard out in the public for Sebastian. Not everybody is the same, man. Not everybody is the same. Not everybody's going to handle things the same way. And it doesn't fucking matter what the public wants. He is not their child. He is Katie, Seth, and Chris's child, not the public's.
Trust me, that's what they want. Now, let me ask you this. You have a let me ask you a question.
Good morning, Gavel Geeks.
We're going to get there. I need to talk to you.
How are we going to get there?
Because I like to move around a little bit. You have a sordid past.
And
what?
You have a little bit of a sordid past. You do.
Sordid past. Okay.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
With some tendencies, and you do.
okay.
Like what?
Well, some violent tendencies.
Such as?
I'll let you speak, and you might not want to talk about it with some.
I'm asking you.
Well,
like you're just saying this, but I'm asking you like what?
Rachel Rogers.
What about her? My third ex-wife.
Yes.
What about her?
What happened to her was not okay.
What do you mean? What happened to her?
I think we both know what.
No, I don't think we both all do know what happened to her. Just because she said something don't make it true. Is there a police report? I mean, this is an ex-wife. It's not a current wife. They probably didn't end on good terms. I'm just saying, y'all fucking idiot sleuths don't take anything into consideration except it's like you got a one-track mind. Like you can't allow yourself to think of other possibilities.
Yes.
No, you'd be highly wrong.
Okay, I don't.
To assume anything.
I'm not assuming. I'm not assuming.
You are
I would never
assuming.
assume.
So then, where's your evidence, and what are you getting at?
Evidence? What?
Yeah. Where's the evidence,
So, she would
bitch?
be a liar. Gotcha. Oh, Lord.
Rachel hasn't said shit.
Okay. Rachel hasn't said shit. Got it. Rachel has not said shit. That's fine.
Mhm.
Okay. That's fine. If you say Rachel hasn't said shit, then Rachel didn't say shit. I'm gonna let Rachel say no shit.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, one track mind and
You don't
one
wanna talk
track
about anything with
agenda.
Rachel?
Absolutely.
Like what? What is there to talk about?
that anything that happened bad to her?
Nothing that I know of bad happened to her. That's what I'm telling you, and I mean, it's a fact.
She's trying to insinuate he beat the shit out of his third ex-wife, Rachel. That's what she's trying to insinuate. And there's been no proof of that at all. It's just been speculation and rumor. I think maybe Rachel talked to one person, or maybe sent an email or something. I don't know. But ever since then, it's been deaded because there's no proof.
Okay. I'm going to leave it there on that with Rachel.
Okay.
Look, he said, okay.
How about Vanessa?
What about her?
Another ex-wife.
Nothing bad with her either, right?
Nope.
Okay. I'm just asking.
No, here's my thing. You're insinuating
No,
violence.
I'm not insinuating. I'm just asking a question.
Well, I mean, but you're not asking. You're just asking about my ex-wives, and I told you
No,
what about her.
so I'm just asking you. So you said it wasn't nothing happened bad with Rachel, nothing happened with Vanessa, nothing with Stephanie,
Nope.
none of these wives.
Nope.
So if one of them said anything and there's evidence of that, that would still be a lie, right?
I'd love to see the evidence.
I'm just asking. I'm asking. I didn't.
No, it wouldn't still be alive if there's evidence. Hello. Fix it, Jesus. She don't even know what she's saying.
I said, would it still be a lie? Yes or
Yeah.
no? So
Sure
they.
would.
So, but if they came and they said something happened to them, would they be a liar? And I wish my mother would leave me alone right now. Would they be a liar? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without evidence, without some kind of proof, because I'm sorry, but most women who are hurt, beaten, abused, they have some sort of trail of it. Like, even if it's not to take to the police, even if it's just for them to keep for themselves, they keep track of it. Mostly.
Were you in the Navy?
Yes.
Me too, Zen.
I'm asking a question. If nothing that happened with abuse in that Navy, yes or
No.
So if anything comes out, it's a lie.
So you keep insinuating.
No,
like
I'm not.
there's
I'm
something
trying
hide.
to give you a chance to speak and tell the truth. Is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
Oh my God, what if that is the truth? Baby, what are you doing? What are you doing? I need some more coffee. What if that is his truth? What if that is the truth?
telling
I'm
you
trying
the
to be
truth.
nice and give you a little grace here.
Okay.
Damn.
And I'm answering your questions.
Because I really don't like anybody that would lay their hand on a soul, not even a dog or a cat.
Okay.
Okay. So you've never laid your hands on a female.
You gonna come
No.
sit with me?
Got it. And you can go to bed tonight and swear that that never happened. Nothing. Ever.
Oh my God.
By your hand.
Nope.
As God is your witness.
You got my answer. Keep moving.
Tell her.
As God is your witness.
Tell her, baby. You got my answer. Keep it moving, bitch.
I done told you. The answer is no. Keep
On
moving.
your mother.
Are we three?
Are you?
Deet said using talk to text, so hopefully that's understandable. Okay. Imagine after this, the implication of abuse in the Navy that came out was on Seth. I wonder what Terri Lynn thinks of that. Exactly. Like, there's never been anything to come out about Chris Proudfoot having some kind of abusive or assault situation in the Navy, but there has been some proof put out about Seth being aggressive in I think it was the Army, the Marines. He wasn't in the Navy. Seth wasn't in the Navy. No, on base. On base. That's what it was. Because Katie was in the Navy. Like, bro, we haven't heard anything like that about Chris. What's up? Terri Lynn, did you ask Seth these same questions, girl? Let me know.
I'm asking you to move along with these questions.
Why is that question bothering?
It's not bothering me, but you don't understand. I've been up
That's
for over 12
right.
hours. I'd like to
He
go to bed.
wasn't in the Navy. He showed his ass. And they kicked him off base. Banned him from base. I mean, come on, man.
At some point, so I'm trying to be nice and answer your questions. So move along, please.
I know, right, Stevie?
No, I'm tired.
Hey, I am too.
So can we move along?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Do you recall when you were on another show again?
Mhm.
You did say something about locks on that bedroom door of Sebastian's. Just want you to know. But I want you to go back.
No, I didn't, but okay.
Okay, right here she says that he did say something about locks on Sebastian's bedroom door. He has never, that I have heard, mentioned anything about any kind of locks on Sebastian's bedroom door.
Keep moving.
Oh, shit.
Good morning.
Good morning. How's your day?
Fine. My face hurts.
Not bad.
What?
I said I bet.
Why are you still looking at me like that?
Because you're beautiful.
Okay. Now, was there were you dishonorably discharged from the Navy yesterday?
Nope.
Okay. And is there a reason why you wouldn't let Sebastian around your daughter?
We have family personal reasons for yes.
And I mean,
Am I going to go into detail with you?
You don't
No,
have to.
I don't go into detail with anybody.
I know some. You don't have to. Trust me, you don't have to.
No, and you know what's crazy about that is that even after Seth put out Sebastian's essay situation, Chris Proudfoot's still trying to keep it reined in and not discuss it. Like even after the exploitation of his own son. Just saying.
You don't have to. I'm just trying to figure out why you're so angry and your aggression. Are you always angry?
I don't know. Depends on the person, I guess.
Or the day?
Or the daddy? Is that what you said?
I said, or the day.
Or the day?
Mhm.
Depends.
Okay. It's not hard to understand why he's aggressive right now. He seems like he's probably like this in general, like he's just kind of like brutal and arrogant kind of. I could dig it though. I agree more with him than any of these tragedy pimps, and that's crazy.
So you just, pop off and get pissed.
I know,
right?
Gavel Geek.
No.
It's crazy.
Did you ever call Sebastian the R word? And I don't use that word, so I'm not going to say it.
R word?
Yes. Did you ever refer to him as an R word?
Girl, just ask him.
Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but what is the R word?
It's derogatory. R-E-T.
Oh, okay. No.
Jesus Christ, you're doing an interview, right? A secret interview here. Just ask the fucking question. I don't like it either, but if I was asking him the question, I would say the word. Because you're specifically asking him, hey, did you ever call Sebastian a retard? You're asking that question. I can't. Bye, Val. Bye,
I know what you're
Val.
saying. Did I ever call him retarded? No.
Oh, no, I don't like that word. Please don't.
I know.
Yeah, please
I know.
don't say. Listen.
Okay, so then he responds and says, so you're asking, have I ever called him retarded? Oh, no. I don't like that word. Well, neither do I. But it's part of the discussion. You brought it up, Ho.
My fault. I apologize, but I was just saying I do know what you were saying.
Please don't ever. And listen, she is uniquely herself. That's a word I despise.
Well, no, I understand, but I was just clarifying.
That word is the word I despise.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that word. Yeah.
But no.
Is there something that did y'all just not mesh well, you and him?
You know, we meshed pretty well.
Did you ever choke him?
No,
No neighbor would ever have heard you outside their home.
getting on to him?
Uh-huh.
Sure, they may have if he's in the yard.
And would they have ever heard you say anything like that to him?
No.
And did you ever have those 2 CPS cases at all that you're aware of?
Which 2 CPS cases are you talking about?
I agree,
One for your
Frenchie.
daughter and one with Sebastian.
Yeah, I said that earlier. I know of 2
I
CPS
don't know if she's a hoe or not. I was just talking shit, Jeanette. It's okay.
cases.
Are they closed or open?
Close.
When was the one with Sebastian open?
I don't remember the date, to be honest with you.
Why did they open that one?
Because Sebastian went to school, told a story. Teacher mandated reported him. The lady showed up to the house. It was like, here it is, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. Talked to Sebastian. Sebastian confirmed what she told me. And then she takes Sebastian outside, talks to him, and says, you cannot fabricate stories. You cannot make up stories, Sebastian. And that was it.
So, you know, the rumors were that there was abuse in the home.
Yes, and I've heard
I'm just
that people
asking.
say I'm a very abusive husband, I'm an abusive father, all this stuff. And there's no abuse in the family.
Were you a, let's see, as a teen, let's say, were you a one that kind of got in trouble a little bit?
I was a hellraiser, but, you know, not too
You
much.
maybe get kicked out of school and have to maybe go to a different type of school, like an alternative school. Maybe you have to choose to go into the military to get your shit together. Just asking because it's me to ask. I know I didn't graduate with you. I graduated from Beach.
Yeah, I didn't graduate from Beach.
I didn't think so.
No.
Did you graduate maybe from an alternative school?
No, ma'am. Nope.
I just wondered. Did you graduate from any school in this state?
Yes, I did. In fact, it was a Sumner County school.
Was it Hendersonville, Station
Nah.
Camp?
No,
Edie
God,
Wilson?
Station Camp wasn't even around.
No, it wasn't.
No.
Let's see, Edie Wilson.
No.
Good morning, Tim. I am feeling a good bit better. My face hurts. It's like the sinus pressure in the front of my face, but outside of that, I feel better. Thank you.
What is Gallatin?
No.
What? Let me think here.
So why did I graduate
House.
for?
Let's see. We got White House. Or,
I graduated from a Sumner County school.
well, it's not hard to find that stuff.
Exactly.
White House, probably. I think it was White House, in my opinion. I think. I'm going to say White House, probably.
Okay.
So, no, Danny lived in the Yellow House.
Hey,
And I don't know if you were
NCTC.
around that.
Good morning.
Yep, I was.
I'm just kidding. I mean, you probably were.
I don't know. The CPS thing, I knew there was the one with his daughter because of the custody thing they've got going on. And then the one with Sebastian that is current because he's missing. And then the one where the CPS lady came and ended up telling Sebastian he couldn't make up stories, that wasn't fair. Those are the only CPS instances I've heard him bring up.
Was.
Let's see. And how old were you when you enlisted into the Navy?
Okay, so what are these questions? These are not hard
Yeah,
questions.
why does that
I'm
matter?
building up.
So
My cat's wanting to come on.
then I'm gonna tell you now I'm not answering those questions. You said you had hard questions. Let's answer those.
Hold on, let me get my cat. My cat likes to sit over here.
So he literally came to have this conversation with her because she told him she had hard questions.
With me. Come on, come over. Come on, buddy, come.
Had fun.
Oh, I don't think we would have had fun.
It's not even that. I don't have to know you. I've already told you I don't put hands on women.
Okay, you told me that. Like I said, you told me that. Just saying, you told me that.
No, Jeanette. On Smiley's, he talked about the one where the CPS lady came by. The only current CPS they have right now, that he has right now, is the one with Sebastian because he's missing.
Okay.
But he's had prior CPS
I'm pretty sure that I know.
dealings with Nina, and then that one with Sebastian where the CPS lady came to the house.
That you've done.
So 2 prior, 1 current, and the current is only because Sebastian lived in his household and his went missing.
A psychological evaluation, which I know you're not going to admit to that. It's okay. Have you ever? So you never. So the allegations that you choked this young man, all those things, that's bullshit. These people, everybody that said that they've seen these things, they're liars. A teacher that may come up with.
Oh no, I agree. Like, I absolutely. It's like one of 2 ways for me. It's suspect of all 3 because Sebastian has not been found, and the kid just doesn't go missing. But then again, I give grace to all 3. Because it's so possible, it's so very possible that they have nothing to do with it. So even if I suspect them, I don't accuse them. You see what I'm saying? Because you can accuse people that are innocent, and then what happens? I mean, like, that just makes me think back to Nancy Grace when she accused this mother, and the mother was guilty. But because of her accusations, the mother, she went on Nancy Grace's show. They had their discussion. Nancy Grace kept accusing her. The lady left the show, unalived herself, and the child was never found. Because she took the answers with her to her grave. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to push these people over the edge just in case they are guilty. You know, you want to know. You want to find the child.
That maybe it has this was said to them. They might be a liar too. Is there any truth or anything that you've done that you know is wrong?
Nope.
No. So you're perfect.
I never said I'm perfect.
Yeah, Deets. Does she realize how ridiculous this is? She's saying that it's okay to accuse until the other person can disprove the claim. Okay, then. Terri Lynn, prove to me you've never beat anyone. Right. No, it's innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. Fuck out of here with that.
Okay. So you're not perfect. Okay. So the neighbor that heard you call him names, they would be telling the truth of what they heard, right? Yes or no?
No, but that's okay.
I'm just asking because those cameras would not, the ring things back there would not lie if they're on there.
If they got ring camera footage of Chris out in the yard calling Sebastian a retard, drop it. Where's the footage? Prove it. You think they wouldn't have already given that over by now? Like, come on, man.
I'm not saying they lie. I'm not saying they lie.
Jeez.
Never once said that.
Well, then I'm just asking because why would they come forward to say those things if they were lying? I'm just curious if you
people
didn't say
love
it.
attention, girl. People love attention.
Just
Are you kidding me?
Do I like the word? Hell no. I despise the word. But if
And once again, my answer is no.
Then why did they say that you were doing that and you were yelling at that young man?
Then here's the thing. Then that's news to us, and that has never been brought to law enforcement.
Yeah,
They
that's
haven't
never
agreed
been
to
brought
take
up
to law enforcement.
anywhere, honestly, except from you. And you, my dear, are the queen of misinformation. Well, actually, I think I would say Smiley's the queen of misinformation in this case, and you're the princess of misinformation. Take it how you will. Your cat wanted some love.
This is crazy.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Some of the crap that people are coming up with, yes, it is very far-fetched and interesting to hear.
Okay, so you will be on here soon tomorrow.
Come here.
Yes or no?
I can't.
For what?
Well, I know that. Well, you've got court.
I have court.
Absolutely. I stay on the game.
He's such a...
That's fine.
Are you excited about that? You're a little cocky here. I mean, I see you.
No, it did. From what we know, it didn't involve opening a case. Just her coming and having a visit. Yeah. You're right, Gavel Geeks.
Let me ask you, have you ever been called a narcissistic son of a bitch at all in your life? Because I'm going to have to call you one.
Hey, Hakab, thank
Hell of a
you.
narcissistic son of a bitch, and I think I'd have to smack the shit out of
I'm
him.
gonna have to call you a lion skank. Have you ever been called a lion skank before?
That means you lack self-control.
No, I like self-control.
Yes,
No,
girl.
I mean, that's what you just said.
No,
Is
I
if we
don't
did it
like
face-to-face, you'd have to
self-control.
slap me.
No, I
That's
just don't
lack of
like.
self-control.
I don't like condescending assholes.
She says she wouldn't be able to keep her hands off of him from slapping his face if she was to see him in person because of how condescending he is. And he says, well, that's because you lack self-control. Word. That's exactly what it is.
I just don't. I don't.
Terribly sorry.
And why in the hell would you have cameras? Are you into voyeurism? I mean, only
Why do
people
I
have
that have
cameras?
cameras
What?
inside
Oh
the
my
home would do
God.
voyeurism, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying that you're into voyeurism. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm not going to confirm whether there are
Oh my
cameras or not cameras in
God.
my home.
Well, you
so it's
basically
business.
did already.
No, it didn't.
Well, you did.
How?
So if he has cameras in his
You-
household,
I
he's
think you
into
say shit.
voyeurism.
It's like,
No,
do you
I just
say,
simply
wait a minute,
answered your
no,
question.
you say things and you forget the shit that you say. Really, I don't know if it's because you're joking.
Voyeurism.
Or it's a joke, or you're being funny or facetious. I don't know. But maybe you don't remember. Hell, I don't know. But maybe you don't remember. Seriously, maybe you don't remember. Maybe you did fall and hit your head. I don't know. I'm being serious. But you did.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Do
Look,
you not
he said,
remember?
okay.
I have never confirmed or denied whether
Honey,
there
go
were
look
cameras in
on
my house.
Facebook. Oh, you better check Facebook.
Yes, please do.
You need to.
No, I don't. You do understand that everything that's going
Oh,
on
wow,
Facebook is being
Connie, I
monitored
didn't
by the
know
cyber
that.
divisions of the law enforcement agency, right?
I hope so, because you write
Okay.
a bunch of crazy shit. That's my point.
Okay.
Why are you writing that stuff? Is it funny? I'm serious. I'm being for real.
I'm not
That-
worried about, listen,
I
you're-
know,
see,
and that
you're
bothers me.
asking-
Listen to me. That's why I'm bothered. Because that is bothersome when you're writing about concrete and these damn cameras in the house. It's bothersome.
Well, I'm sorry it bothers you.
It should bother you. We're here.
No.
Listen, we are supposed to
Okay.
protect our kids. Are we
Yes.
not?
Connie said last night on a stream, Terri Lynn was bragging that she did this recorded interview for Nina to ensure that Chris never sees her. I'm assuming Faith, his daughter. What a low down person to interfere with a stranger's parent/child relationship with lies. Absolutely. You're gross.
We are supposed to protect our children. You are very correct.
We are.
Mhm.
But we are not here to dominate them. And I mean,
I agree, Penny.
I know that you rule with an iron fist. And I've heard you, and you're very controlling. You have a control thing, and I see that. I get it.
Who
Maybe
cares?
it is from your career in the Navy. I don't know. But kids need to be kids. I get that too. I've raised 3
Apollo,
kids, great kids,
stop.
and I've yet to lose one of them. Thank God so far. But they're grown, and I am thankful to God.
I'm glad you've never had to experience this either. So
Me too, because I don't want to be in that vision of life.
Yeah, because
And
what
I-
would
Hey,
you
at
do,
least
Terri
we
Lynn?
can agree upon.
What would you do, Terri Lynn? What if everything in your past was brought up, Terri Lynn, if you had a missing child? How would you handle it, Terri Lynn?
Look at that.
Oh, absolutely. That'd be the only thing that's going to agree on me.
No, we
But
have
that's
two
not
or
your
three
kid.
more.
Saying that your stepchild.
So what if stepchild and bloodchild really have much to do if they're in your home and you raise them?
Oh,
You didn't
it
raise
will
them.
backfire,
Wait,
Granny.
wait.
Raising. I didn't
I think Nina's first interview on Trev Time, I think that's going to backfire on her custody case.
say
Oh,
raised. I said raising.
raising. Well, let me stop here.
Yes, he's
That
raising
would be Seth's
Sebastian.
son
He
Yes,
takes
you are
part in
correct.
that.
and Katie's son.
And my stepson.
Correct.
Jeez, she's
You
such an
asked him to
ass.
call Mr. Chris.
No, I didn't. And see, here's the best part of this.
Where does this shit
See,
come from?
Hold on. Here's the best part of this. And see, this is why I said you should do this with my wife present, because I'm sure my wife would love to hear some of the things that you're saying. Because I'm pretty sure she'd let you know real quick that no.
She put her on here. I love it. Look, she ain't nobody gonna let me know anything real quick because I'll come right back.
Well, I can tell you right now, once she's sleeping, I'd have to go wake her up.
Well, no,
But right now she's sleeping.
Let her.
Thank you. Exactly.
But there are many families that have been through this, and I've been through it with them. I know.
And don't take this wrong way, but it's horrible. This is a thing that nobody should ever in their
I
life
know.
have to
It's a
experience.
club
ever.
they don't ask to join.
No
Their
joke.
kids have been murdered.
Well,
I know all about this.
right now, we don't know anything about
I'm
the
not
person
saying
we're
he's
missing.
murdered.
So
I didn't say that. But
I
I
didn't
know
say you
about this club because I have a lot of parents I do speak to that I'm trying to help them get justice from a shitty judicial system.
So I got you a great idea then. Great idea.
You don't have any much of anything. What do you want? What?
So if you got a bunch of families that you talk with,
I said families.
I said families. If you got a bunch of families that you talk with.
Absolutely do.
So one thing I have yet to see any of the YouTube channels or groups do, which I don't know,
Well, what is that?
thinking outside the box, I think it would actually be kind of a good thing for families. I haven't really seen anybody put the families in contact with each other.
You're wrong.
No, I didn't say.
Yeah, well,
I'm saying I haven't.
You haven't talked to me until now. You haven't spoke to me.
How you gonna tell him he's wrong about what he has seen and hasn't seen? You don't know what he's seen and hasn't seen. He's saying he has not witnessed that. Girl, stop.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you do, that's actually
Huge
pretty
difference.
cool.
There's a huge difference there.
Jesus.
I said if you
Christ.
had, that's actually pretty cool. But I haven't seen it with other people.
I'm not other people. I'm Terry.
Okay, Terri Lynn.
I'm me. And,
We get
I've
it.
got a whole notebook over here.
You're Terri motherfucking Lynn. We get it.
Tell you what happened to those kids. Each one.
Well, I'm not necessarily I need to hear what happened to the children.
Why not?
But the
It happened.
families.
They're dead. They're not coming back.
Oh
And
my
they didn't get justice. Why don't
God.
you want to hear it? They're dead.
That's super fucking insensitive. He said he don't want to hear what happened to those children because he don't want that on his conscience. Like he doesn't want to think about that. And she says, why? They're dead. What, basically, what does it matter? Bitch. Excuse me? Wow.
Until you stand out there with them united, you'll never know.
Well, yeah,
Right, Deeds?
I hope we don't have to stand out there
You
united
best
with
get
them.
out there in the morning and start searching for them.
Okay.
What? What's the deal?
What's the deal? So
What?
you're in.
There's all. Do you drink?
This was March 21st, if I'm not mistaken, Gavel Geeks.
No.
You need a beer or something. Take you a glass of wine. You'll be all right. Take something. Because listen, why wouldn't you want to search for him?
So I didn't say I wouldn't search for him. So if that's what you're insinuating,
That's just what I
because
said.
it's
That
exactly
is
what
exactly
you're
what I
saying.
just said. I'm not laughing. I'm for real.
So here's what I'm telling you. Just because what y'all don't see.
There's no
doesn't
y'all.
mean-
I'm one person. There's not 10 people
Okay.
inside
Okay.
here.
All right.
I'm
You're
Terry.
right. Hold on. Let me change my statement. Just because
I don't
you
know.
don't see what I or my wife does doesn't mean anything. Because
That's
you're
right.
not holding her hand. You're not walking side by side. You don't know what we've done or what we haven't done.
What are you doing?
She's no one to him. She's just local to the area. And she's kind of close with Seth.
Well, we've got signs that were made. We got scattered across the state. We've got flyers out
Oh,
there.
just
We've got people
wait.
helping do-
This is where she starts a pissing contest with him on who's done more for Sebastian.
billboards.
I've seen the I've seen the 2 billboards. I've seen those.
Well, you've only seen 2, but I can tell you there's a lot more than that because there were 7 from Memphis to Nashville on I-40 and 240.
I'll check that out tomorrow.
Okay.
I've got with the flyers.
I'm assuming probably personal contact. She got in touch with her.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. And I've had other people help me with those flyers as well.
I wish we could thank everybody. We've tried, but if you see them, say thank you from the family, but we appreciate it.
There's tons of people that are doing that. You've got them in Australia. You've got them all across the nation.
Yes, we do. We actually haven't crossed the world.
No,
but
I
we
know
have
that's
people
what I'm saying. You've got
in
Australia.
Australia.
No, I know. They're right. I have those people doing it.
Oh my God.
I know.
How about UK?
Yes. Yes. And Canada. I've got truck drivers doing it as well.
How'd you get Canada?
How do you mean? How did I get them?
How are you doing in Canada?
It's not hard.
Right, so I'm just asking, and you can't answer my question.
What do you mean? They pass them out. They live there.
Right. Right, Stevie? Well, Sebastian's parents have Ellie looking for him. Ellie is working on bringing Sebastian home. Trump that hoe. Sorry, I had to pause just to read that one.
Do you not know where all my people come from?
No, I don't follow everybody's Facebooks and YouTubes and shit. I
How are you
Ooh,
doing,
there
Chad?
you go, Gavel
It's
Geeks.
simple because I know of a motor coach industry company that's doing help, and they're helping us get them in Spanish and in French and distributed all the way across
Absolutely.
Canada.
Yes,
Their driver stops across their buses.
Correct. We've got everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what. Well, yeah, we've got Canadians.
No,
that are helping.
we do, not y'all. We
No,
do,
I said
because
no,
that
no,
was
no,
done.
sir. This is a united thing. We.
Well, see, when people want to sit here and say that we don't do anything, and referring to me and my wife,
I said we
see, that's where
as in
people are
all.
wrong.
We as in all. I don't
Girl,
know what
shut
you
You're
mean.
insinuating that we haven't been searching. That's what you insinuated, and you've already
I'm
admitted to
saying
that.
if your feet hit the ground.
Yes, my feet have hit the ground several times.
So what areas have you been searching? I'm just curious.
So I've been out in Jackson. I've been out toward the Alamo. I've been to Memphis. I've been in Lake Horn, Mississippi. I mean, how far do you want to go? I have been out there.
As long
So
as
is my
it
wife.
takes.
So I'm not. It's not a measuring contest to see who's doing how much. And
How about
Wow.
Matthew
it's
Trace
not.
State Park tomorrow? You're gonna be there.
No, I won't be there tomorrow because I'm busy tomorrow. I've got other things that I have to do.
Okay. What about after you had? What about Mississippi? What about after you do those things? I mean, there's all things. There's a lot of things that you can do.
Yes, I know, and we're doing them. And last time I checked, we're the ones that had the signs made. Last time I checked, we're the ones getting the signs distributed.
Which signs? You're talking about the ones in your yard?
Yeah, the missing signs that are put out all the way across the state and in other states. Yeah,
I've
those.
seen the ones that are in the yards, the little ones in the yard. I've seen some of those.
Yeah, those are ours.
Is that more important, or what? I'm trying to say.
No, it's not. It's not about.
Is this the
important.
game? Is it a shitting or pissing contest here?
Well, see, that's
Well, you have turned it into a pissing contest. So funny, you're the one asking that question.
what you're
No,
insinuating.
I'm not,
I'm
because
trying
you're
to tell
insinuating
you.
because you're saying this is what we've done. I'm like, what the
Oh
hell?
my God.
Who
Because
cares?
you're insinuating
Who's
we
doing
haven't done
what,
anything.
sir? You've got Seth going out. What is it? 5 o'clock in the morning? He's hitting the floor running.
Okay,
Go
good for him. I'm
unite
glad.
and do it.
I am glad. Good for him.
Good for
Wow.
him. He ain't
Divide
working
and
either.
conquer.
That's divide and conquer. No, why don't you unite? Do it.
Why put everybody in one place when you can spread people out and cover
You just
more
said you couldn't
grounds?
be there anyways. I'm curious.
No, I can't because there's something going on tomorrow.
Damn. I just don't understand why your temperament goes up and down, up, down, up, down. And who paid for 7 damn billboards? Duchess, the woman that raised her over the 2.
Actually, she didn't pay for those.
She paid for 2 of those.
She paid for the 2 that are here locally in Nashville. Thank you very much.
That's what I just said. 2 of those. Would those
Yeah,
be
that's
local?
not Memphis like you were saying.
So you paid for those, or did your family?
It doesn't matter who paid for them. See,
Okay, Granny. I know. I totally get it. A lot of people don't like them. I don't necessarily love them, I just agree with him more when it comes to Sebastian's case and the things he says and how he's trying to keep things confidential so that Sebastian isn't exploited. That's what I agree with him on.
this is where you're trying
Have a
to
good day,
measure tit for
Granny.
tat.
No,
Help
you just
Papa
said- you
out.
Tell me all about what you paid for them. You did.
No, I didn't tell you what I
No,
paid
you
for. I
paid for
told
them.
you we got it done.
I'm just gonna say you did.
Well, then that's where you're wrong. But good luck. Have fun.
Well, I'm
Enjoy
just
your
saying.
night.
But since we're
'Cause
going,
I'm not really in the mood to go tit for tat. I
no,
told
you
you I'd answer your
are.
questions.
It's like we got.
And you're not. Get to the questions.
Why are you so pissy?
Because I'm tired.
Are you always tired then? Because you seem to always be mad and angry.
Well, if you'll get to
Tired of y'all.
the questions, we can wrap this up.
And let's remember, this interview was done at the beginning. He hasn't been going panel to panel to panel to panel to panel like Seth has. He did Smiley, Duchess, this one, and Web Sleuths. I think that's all he's done.
I can get some sleep. If not, I'm still going to go to sleep.
Oh, I'm sure you're going to sleep. Well,
Yeah.
let me ask you this. Since you're not
But
going to be able to,
you know
do
what,
any-
Tess? I think that he's a turnoff for a lot of people, like his type of personality. A lot of people can't deal with. But instead of putting that to the side, people are allowing the way they feel about his personality to control what they think about him pertaining to Sebastian. Well, just because he's an asshole and arrogant as fuck doesn't mean he had anything to do with it. people got to learn to set their emotions and their own personal thoughts to the side.
Will your wife be at the magistrate surgery tomorrow?
Okay, well, we don't know anything about the event for that, so
Right? Gray gang.
we didn't know anything about that. No.
I thought y'all were on the same page. Y'all,
Who's y'all?
Gross.
her,
Uh-huh.
and Seth. Y'all
Actually, hold on. So let me clear something up real quick about that. No, we're not on the same.
Me either. And listen, I've popped my kid's ass. Y'all can love me or hate me for it. I ain't never abused my kid, but I have damn sure popped his ass. Absolutely. And if he wasn't bigger than me, I'd still do it. When he pops off at the mouth, there's sometimes I just want to reach up and pop him in the mouth. Like, these kids are not taught to respect people nowadays. My kid knows better, and it's because I did pop his ass when he did wrong. But imagine, Connie, if my son, God forbid, were to go missing. Let me knock on wood. What? Because I have stated several times my parenting beliefs. What if somebody took that and turned it into, well, you've said you've popped his ass 100 times before, so did you do something to him? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. Just, I don't know. Now I talk to him, Zen. Now we have deep conversations. But used to, even when I would pop his ass, it's not like I would pop his ass and let him cry and get over it and just move on. No, if he got his ass popped, then we had a conversation afterwards so that he knew what I was upset about, what got him that pop. Whether it be back talking me, smart talking me, lying to me, whatever it is. And he knew from that moment on. I think I've maybe had to pop him a handful of times on the butt. I mean, I'm also that mom that, like, I'm a Medea mom. I'm sorry, I just am. I don't take no shit. But like, if we're riding down the road, and this hasn't happened in a long time, but there was a time, like, we were riding down the road and I was talking to him and he said something to me and it was super disrespectful. And my hand just went to swinging. I was trying to catch whatever part of his body I could catch. I think I got his arm. Hey, Winnie. And I told him to cut that shit out. Like, I don't believe in, like, spankings, like with belts and switches and stuff. I don't think it really hurts as long as you're not abusing a child, but it's just not what I chose to do with my child. But yeah, if we was riding down the road and he popped off to me, I'd just go swinging. Like, don't. Oh yeah, no, not in the face. No. But most of the time he got it straight to the ass. Most of the time. If I couldn't catch him, then I'd get his arm or something.
Page, in the beginning, we were on the same page. We were all on the same page. We're not on the same page.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, they will. They will use it. I don't give a fuck. My kid is super blessed, super respectful. He cares about everyone. He doesn't think the world owes him anything. He knows he has to work for the things he wants. I'm not saying I'm the best parent, but I'm doing something right.
To be honest with you.
You do
At one
realize,
point
though,
it seems.
it's on the internet that search is happening, though.
Okay, well, where's it? Like, give me the information so I can.
Just go on
her.
Facebook shit.
Mine too, Mac.
Where?
Hell, there's like 5 different groups. You'll find it.
I'm not in all the damn groups.
Jesus.
I'm in like 2 of them for sure. Well, no, I'm in 3. At least 3 I know of.
Then you'll see it. I'm just saying.
Okay. Who's
You would
organizing?
think
Do you
that
know?
it-
Thank you,
you
Hakab.
recognize
He's a
something.
good boy.
I know you got mad about, y'all all are pissy about this, the GoFundMe, but I don't even know why it matters.
Well, see, that's where when you talk about united and everything splits apart, then everything's not united.
So
See,
is she going to do it or no?
I don't know. We don't even, like, you were the first person, no joke. You're the first person to tell us. Now, if Seth was known about it, why didn't he call us and tell us? We don't know.
He does have a good heart. My kid's not perfect, but he considers everyone. He's super selfless, super respectful. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. Like, he's a gem. Literally. We were so blessed with him.
So you don't talk to him maybe daily or every other day?
Hell no.
Not anymore.
So is that okay? Can we talk about the GoFundMe? What was the big problem? Because you did say some shitty things, and you did. And I don't know if you're going to own it or not. That's up to you. You did.
Oh my God. Yeah,
that
deserves a spanking. That deserved it. I'm sorry, but it does. I get it.
And what I said,
I don't need you to go for tit for tat. I'm not asking for that.
What I said has not been placed out there correctly. So, and I really don't care anymore.
I know you don't.
People can do whatever they want to do it. That's fine. I don't care.
It wasn't, yeah, because it's not for gain. Like, I don't know what you thought it was for, but it's not for gain like that. It's actually, that man is looking for his child.
Okay.
And I would think that's.
Oh, really, Hakob? I don't expect it from Caden all the time. I expect it like when he goes to his cousin's houses or his friends' houses, and the parents always tell me how respectful he was. But with me, I don't expect it unless we're having a serious conversation. Like, if I'm asking you about school, I expect it. If I'm asking you about, really, I don't know what else is there to ask him about school or his friends. If I'm like, there's different tones to everything. When I'm joking with him, though, he knows he doesn't have to. But if I get serious with him, if he doesn't say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, I'm like, excuse me. And he automatically fixes it. He knows.
Okay. Wouldn't you?
Like I said, whatever they did, that's their own personal business.
Would you apologize for what you said or no?
No.
I just don't understand this because I know Danny is nothing like this. He can be an asshole, but not like this. I'm being honest, for real. I mean, why so condescending?
It's not condescending.
It is.
You asked a question,
no,
I gave you an answer.
It's asshole-itis. I mean, it is
No.
really. Yes, it is.
All right, what's your
It
next
shouldn't
question?
even fucking be like this. It's like you don't want
You're right.
it. Shouldn't, but you're
whatever.
making it. You have made it.
So what's your next question?
So you wouldn't apologize, right? No.
Nope.
Do you believe that this young boy is alive?
Yes.
What makes you think that?
My gut and my heart says he's still alive.
I'm going to ask you one hard
And right
question.
now, there's no other evidence to say otherwise. So,
Let me ask you something really good.
yes, ma'am.
I'm asking, and this is from the heart. Nobody's hiding him for you all, right?
Nope.
Not at all. Not at all.
Nope.
And did you get a lawyer?
No.
So that's false. That was put out there.
Yep.
Well, I would hope that you would at least apologize to his sister for that threat. That makes sense. I know that you're not a happy camper right now, but you got really quiet on that one. Just saying.
I'm actually very tired too. I've
You
been
know what?
asking
A lot of
some
people are
questions.
tired in this world. My feet are tired.
Okay, good for your feet.
Oh my God. So, the next question. You bought a new mattress. Is there a reason you bought a new mattress?
We bought a new mattress. Interesting.
It is interesting, actually.
Where's this mattress at?
Did you not buy a new mattress?
Y'all are saying I bought a new mattress. So where's the
There's no
mattress?
y'all. I'm one freaking person.
You're asking the question.
Jesus Christ. How many people do you think I'm housing inside my body?
Quite a bit, actually.
Shit. Honey, if that's the case, then you got about 50 up in there.
Yeah, that's yeah, sure.
Are you protecting your wife or something?
Nope.
So you're not covering for her for nothing.
Nope.
So you didn't buy, so there's no mattress that you bought, nothing.
Nope. I thought these were hard questions. These are not hard questions.
It was actually a friend. I think he said the friend got a new bedroom suit and gave him their guest bedroom mattress.
I guess they're not for you. And so
They're imitating.
You feel better?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I might just buy the stuff to do the oil change.
Well,
This is fucking $100 before taxes.
it should be about 50. Mine's 50. Apollo.
Conventional, yeah.
So you're just gonna do your own oil
Yeah,
change?
I'll do my own oil change and I'll pay for a car wash. That'll be a
Okay.
cheaper option instead of fucking spending $100 before taxes. And I'll spend less than $100 on both if I do it myself.
Okay.
Material, actually, but whatever.
they're what now?
So
Immaterial.
Hey, Spitfire.
Not really.
Okay.
Pookie.
And if people were to try to verify any of these things, they're going to find out that none of this stuff happened. None of this stuff's true.
Nope.
It's all
None of it.
bullshit that you're telling the truth about everything. You never told a lie ever.
Yep.
And did those signs come from Rick Wheeler at all? None of those signs were from Wheeler.
Who is Wheeler?
You don't know who Wheeler is.
No, I don't.
So, and then one more question. Why the hell do you have a house with no cameras outside that?
Mind your damn mother clucking business, bitch.
I'm not going to confirm or deny if there's cameras here or not. It's nobody's business.
I'm just asking a question. 'Cause I'm
Instead
going to tell
of
you.
giving you an answer, it's nobody's business what is or is not here.
Okay, well then people in law, well, what they put out's lies, then I guess I'll say that they're lying. What do you imagine then? Can I ask you this? What do you think happened to Sebastian? What do you think happened? Did he walk out the door that night or early morning?
I don't know. It's hard to say because right now there's no answers to anything. My speculations here. If he, walks outside the door, he's vanished. There's no trace.
Right.
The cops asked me what I thought, and I told them, I said, supposedly based on what we were told initially, it was like, well, if he made it to the road and he's walking down the road, somebody goes flying down there and let's say he hit him. They don't think you would find something. Well, there's nothing there to be found. So that kind of debunks that.
Right.
So then it goes back to, was this a crime of opportunity of he was walking and somebody picked him up? Or did somebody just take him? We don't know.
Yes, she wishes, Laura. No,
Same thing as
he's
those
not.
cops.
But the dog's scent stopped at that door.
A lot of these YouTubers wish that they
And then so
were
the dogs-
investigators.
Or y'all have the wrong dogs were brought in.
I mean, can we talk about the not so private PIs? I thought private PIs were supposed to be private. Right, babe?
what?
Private investigators, a PI is supposed to be private, right?
I mean, I get this one.
Because
You mean a public investigator?
yeah, she's a public. I mean, it could still be a PI, a public investigator, because PIs don't usually go on panels and shit telling people stuff they know about cases, right? It's just weird. I thought private PIs were, I don't know, thought they were supposed to be private.
I don't know. And I know that
Well, your question is actually
well, no, they did say that the
correct.
dogs. Well, they said, well, listen, what they put out was that, and I mean, I'll go find it and read it all over again. They said that the dogs stopped. It stopped at the door. Then another one says that it stopped at the damn dumpster through where the new construction is. Which one is it? I don't know. Because
So-
it's two different stories told.
Exactly, and neither one of them are remotely true.
So which one is it? Because they're not. Nothing's adding up.
So here's what I can tell you. So day one, they had at least 5 dogs that started out.
Mhm.
Now,
I see the
throughout,
dogs. I mean, I did see the dogs.
so throughout the 8 days that they were searching,
Mhm.
I can't tell you how many dogs they brought in. They
A
brought
lot.
dogs in from out of state, different counties, all over
Knox
the place.
County
I
had
don't
their
think
dogs
so
out
either,
there.
Tess.
I can probably name a lot of the counties that did have their dogs out there, actually.
Okay, so they had their dogs out here. But anyways, several dogs hit in some directions. Some headed over in the construction. takes it down to the retention pond, which is only knee deep, and they drained it and they didn't find anything, and that's where the scent disappears.
I do remember
Okay.
that. I do remember that.
So not literally private, like private, like quiet, unknown, invisible, not that kind of private.
You remember that one? They were suiting up out there close to your house or right up in front of it.
Well, they suited up out in front of the house
Yeah,
because
it
it
was
went
out
down.
in front of the
They went down those storm drains.
Yes, I remember that part. I remember. This has been a lot that has happened.
Oh no, trust me.
And they did drain. I believe they drained.
Yes.
The retention pond, yes.
Yes. Did they ever check up Mount Olivet Road?
Where?
Mount Olivet Road.
Where is that at exactly?
Okay, turn by Worshams.
Okay.
Uh,
Y'all
from
help me
Latimer
understand that a little more. I still thought that, okay, so they're privately hired, but I don't know. It just makes more sense to keep things quiet, kind of on a down low, while you're trying to figure things out and sleuth and investigate. So that a perpetrator, if there is a perpetrator involved, won't know your moves. I don't know.
Okay, gotcha.
And then turn onto, you'll turn left onto Mount Olivet Road.
Say Mopar. I'm suspect of all of them.
Expanded the search up to a 5-mile radius.
I'm suspect of all of them only because Sebastian still hasn't been found. But do I truly, in my heart of hearts, think that any of the three had anything to do with it? No. I would be shocked to find out that they did.
From the house.
You need to search there.
I'm guessing that's within the 5-mile
I don't
radius.
think no, it's not.
Okay, then I don't know.
They need to, honestly.
Well, here's the thing. So there's another. They brought out a company called EquiSearch.
Yeah.
I think.
Did they bring the one out of Texas?
No, they brought.
Texas, Texas. They got the one in the west.
And while EquiSearch is being mentioned, I love EquiSearch. I support EquiSearch. I like Tim Mullins. Not Tim Mullins. Jesus Christ. What's his name? Tim Mullins is in the Summer Wells case. The founder of EquiSearch. I can't remember his name right off the bat. But I like him a lot. But just to put into perspective how easy it is, like, he pretty much pushed a man to unaliven himself by being so convinced that this guy had something to do with his daughter going missing. And this guy didn't have anything to do with his daughter going missing. But because, what's his name? Tim Miller. But because Tim Miller was so convinced that he did, and he accused him so publicly, it ruined this dude's life. So, dude unalived himself. And I'm glad to see that Tim Miller has learned from that. And instead of fucking raking somebody over the coal because of suspicions, he now just spends his time helping people look for missing people. He helps look for victims. And I can admire that. Oh, thank you, Steph B. Make sure if you got a membership, you thank Steph for it.
Welcome to the Hippie Hut, 9. Let's buy.
Part of it, and that's Tennessee. They need Texas.
Well, so the group that came here was kind of a mix. So we had one, she was from Tennessee. I guess the other ones were like Ohio or something, but all the program and everything comes out of Texas from what I understood. And they used their drones. They flew around various places. I mean, that I don't know. I mean, I can.
I think, yeah, I got that. I got
You
that
said
map.
what was it called? Mount Olive?
Mount Olivet Road, yes. There's some ravines there, and there's some things like homes that are flattened out and some.
Yeah, and he finds them. He absolutely does.
Are you saying?
And I'm grateful for him. But he did have that moment in his life where tunnel vision costs someone else, you know?
In Matt or Mount?
And he
Mount.
learned from it.
Olivet Road.
Mount. Okay.
MOUNT.
Mount Olive Road.
I thought it's what chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if they search there. I mean, we can ask them tomorrow and we'll find out.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
Thanks for joining,
I know.
Nippy.
So a lot of people said they went back in that direction, but nobody has specified like what roads they went down.
I appreciate it.
There's some ravines there. And there's some dilapidated homes.
Okay.
Some crow. What are I know what I'm talking. The birds that eat.
The vultures. You're talking about the vultures.
Yes.
Turkey vultures or whatever they
They're
call them.
nasty. Yes. That. And did we figure out the glasses? I know you didn't want to wake your wife.
So, to what I know, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Based on when the cops were here, they searched. They looked in the room. The glasses
It is
were missing,
Ava.
so the assumption is that Sebastian has them on his face.
Thank you, Lippy.
Now, I said the assumption because I don't know. I haven't seen the glasses, and I wasn't here when they initially searched.
So you were not there when they were searching the house.
No, ma'am.
Is there a reason? And I have to ask: is there a reason why y'all come off so cold? I'm sorry.
Is there a reason why y'all come off so cold? I don't know. Maybe because the whole fucking Ethernet is coming for them and accusing them of being responsible for Sebastian going missing. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe that's why they're shut off from people. Maybe that's why they treat people so condescendingly. I don't know. That's a good question, Steph B. Do we know how she wiggled her way into this conversation with him? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I couldn't.
Yes,
I don't know
she's
if
still
it's
going, Deets,
associated or not.
unfortunately.
Why we come off so cold? Well,
It's the body language for me.
I don't know. Like just in general, that's just kind of mean.
I'm not being rude. I'm being.
I agree,
No, it's
Lippy.
fine. You're not. I mean, you're asking a legit question, and I'm giving you my answers. Like that's just kind of me in general. Like I don't.
You're not a loving kind of person.
No, I'm not saying I'm not a loving person. I'm a loving person. I'm not a physical affection. Like I don't know. I'm not. I don't portray that stuff out. That's just me. Now for Katie, right now, the woman has been crying for almost 24 days straight. She's exhausted. She's tired.
Well, and I get that, and I'm not saying that. I mean, I'm honest. I assume that she's medicated, and I'm going to say that, and I said it because as a mother myself, I would have to be medicated, so I said that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a mom.
I'm that's fine. You know.
I'm a mom.
That's right.
Do you believe men should cry or can cry, or is it okay for a man to cry?
Yes.
Why does that matter?
Need to hear that. Now,
I think men grieve in their own ways, and that's why man is so much different than woman.
I
do
agree.
you know how much Sebastian weighs?
Yes. Well, at his last doctor's visit, he weighed 113 pounds.
Why did they think that he weighed 120?
I have no idea. We kind of gone back and forth with TBI and them as far as like what they put out. They put out like he's 120 pounds. No, he's 113 pounds. They put out he was wearing a black sweatshirt. He's not in a sweatshirt. When based on what the mom put out, the clothes that she said he had on that are not accounted for is kind of like it's not a sweatshirt. It's not a hoodie. It's like a long sleeve black shirt.
I have the call. I mean, I can play it for you because it was weird.
No, I mean, I'm just telling you what I know. I mean, I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying because it was a 6:39 phone call. It was confusing. I'm not gonna lie because me personally, yeah, I would be slapping 911 real quick. And now you've already explained all that and why y'all did not do that. Get it? That's why. But to me, a lot of things didn't add up with the story because of the bedroom, cooking, making his breakfast. Because I would have seen him if I'm walking this away when I'm going that way. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I would have seen him.
No.
My first thing would be 911. That's just me.
So
39 minutes lapse.
39 minutes. So because 30, are you kidding me? First off, when you first wake up in the morning, I don't know. Maybe others aren't like me. I am not bright eyed and bushy tailed, and it takes me a minute to wake up and to come to my senses and to realize like, are you kidding me? That could be why she thought she would have seen him. I don't know. This whole thing right here, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
All goes out.
The call went out before 6:39.
Well, they have it at dispatch at 6:39.
That's what I was thinking, Deets. Like, if it was 39-minute overlap of time missing from the time she woke up to the time she called 911, wouldn't you think automatically that she just spent 30 of those minutes running around looking for him? I mean, come on.
Well, call went out before then.
I'm just only giving you what
I understand. I mean, my phone logs and everything's been downloaded and recorded, and they have it. So that's why I'm like, I know it didn't go out at 6:39. They've taken all of our devices. They've scanned them all. They've done all that fun jazz.
Now, have they kept y'all's phones, or did they give them back?
No, they gave them back. So the day all that went down. I mean, this is not anything pertinent, so they didn't really give a shit if we said this.
I know how this works.
So they walked in the house. They asked us, and we were sitting down. Me and the wife were sitting at the table. Seth was outside his truck, I think, on his phone call, or he was talking to somebody. But they had asked us initially about about phones and stuff like that. And I said, I don't care. Here's my phone. I gave him my phone and said, here's the passcode. Signed a release form. Katie did the same. I went outside and said, hey, they want to bring your phone and come inside. They want to talk to us. He goes, okay. And I said, all right. I said, well, they took our phones, and I think they're gonna ask you for the same sign a release form or something. I don't know. So then they took the phones. The phones, they go off wherever they go and they do their thing. Well, we went all day, no phones, absolutely nothing. My phone back first. And I think Katie got hers, and then Seth got his, or vice versa. I think as I went, mine, hers, and his, in that order. But they were not like simultaneously. It was spaced out.
Now, let me ask you.
Me
Did
too,
they
Steph.
also go through meaning Sebastian's devices as well?
They still have them.
Did he also have a? He had a tablet
I think at his dad's house.
and his phone, and then his Switch.
Here he had his Chromebook, his Switch, and his phone.
Right. Is there a reason why you were that strict? I'm trying to figure that part out because I had teenagers. We've all had teenagers.
Right.
Personally, 3. I did. To the degree that you were that strict with that.
Yes.
Because have I been strict? Somewhat, but not to
Me too, 10.
So here's what I'll tell you.
Okay. So that confuses. I'm sorry. It's like a control thing for me. And
I know it sounds very off. So here, let me explain very quickly. Part of the explanation I'm not going to give you until we talk to all the.
I know a little bit of stuff. I already know some things already. You don't have to go into detail. I'm good with that because kids are going to be kids.
No. Hold on. In fairness, I'll be fair. Let me explain. So part of this I'm not going to release until all the family sits down and discusses this together.
Oh, I understand. I already know, and I'm fine with that. I don't want you to. I don't want to hear it. I'm good.
Secondly, as far as like restricting his access, as far as like social media, there's too many freaks and weirdos out there that try to manipulate kids, period. I, for one, don't feel that kids need social media until they're 18.
18?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Okay.
That's me. I said that's me.
That's everybody. Thank God. Okay. Woo, Lord. Okay, 18. Mm-hmm. What all do you consider social media?
All the Facebooks, the whatever apps and all these chat things and all that stuff that's out there.
On some of those devices, like say the Switch, that you can actually really do some things with that. You do also know on the computers at school, kids are smarter than
Yeah.
Sebastian didn't have access to that.
Y'all sure about that? Because
we know for a fact.
I didn't think my daughter did either.
Well, we know for a fact he doesn't.
I'm just saying I didn't think my daughter did either. Found out later she did.
Well, I can promise you he does not.
And so y'all just didn't want him on that stuff?
No, we don't. He doesn't need to be on there. He doesn't need to have a chance to encounter the weirdos and stupid shit that people try to pull. He's not. No.
But he had a Gmail though.
He had one. As far as I know, he had his school email account, I think, or whatever they logged into for his testing. I believe his dad set him up an account. I think Katie said we may have set him up one, but hell, I don't really remember.
Y'all had Gmail or something.
I think his dad set him up one.
I think one of y'all had one and one of y'all had the other. Just saying.
We had
one and he had one. That's all I remember.
We had the school one.
And then y'all kept him busy with chores. I remember that being so cool.
Yep, we sure did. Because remember,
this
interview was March 21st, well over a month ago.
chores were like.
And since then, we found out that he does have internet access with his dad.
And we went in, and I told him, I said, well, it's nothing crazy, nothing major. He does the same standard chores as every kid does at their house.
I mean, I had chores. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have chores. I had a chore. I had a star sheet, and I completed. But my mom.
Well, we never made him start sheet because I'm pretty sure that might turn out completely ugly.
Well, no, I had a star sheet. I did. Now, let me ask you.
Mhm.
Okay, so now when I called you, Cody, let me ask you: if this was your daughter that was missing, right?
Mhm.
And I know because I know that sometimes you get a little bit, and I don't know if it's a nervous laugh or if this is just your personality.
That's true, Lippy. Yep, sure was.
Would you still be laughing and acting out the same way? If it was
Yes,
your baby?
because that's my personality.
Okay, I'm
And I'd be doing exactly what I'm doing now.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'd be doing if it was my daughter.
And you would do the same thing if it was her and no social media and all that stuff as well.
Yes, my ex-wife and I, that's one thing we can actually say we commonly agreed upon.
I know, Mopar.
I'm sure that
I
may change,
agree.
but
I have no idea. I have no clue. Now,
but no, I'm still pretty firm on no. I don't believe she should have social media.
okay, until she's 18, when can she date? I mean, when are y'all going to have an agreement on that too?
Yeah, no, I mean, because what she does at her mom's house, I don't control.
Okay.
I mean, that should be something that we should agree upon. But
I'm just asking.
I mean, realistically, I mean, it's
Well, what would be a normal age? When did you date? When did you date? When did you date?
when I started dating.
Mhm.
I really couldn't tell you because I don't remember.
Chris is a
I mean,
hoe.
but back then, I guess what we all consider dating is not.
Well,
like, going-
You can't turn
I
a
think
hoe
the
into a
roles
house
were like,
husband.
was it the-
Ain't that right, man?
What?
Can't turn a hoe into a house husband.
Yeah, facts.
Facts.
roller rink or the skate center.
the mall, you know.
Yeah, I mean, back
okay.
then that's when everybody went and hung out.
Yes.
You know, hey, I'm gonna meet up with.
I agree,
so-and-so.
Deets.
So would you not condone that?
For me, it's her and Smiley played huge parts in this. And have y'all noticed that still nothing else from Nancy Grace about Sebastian and Seth's polygraph? Pascal has stopped covering them. The lab isn't on it as much. I wonder why. Is it because the theory y'all were trying to paint is kind of backfiring on you a little bit because Seth has his own shitty shit coming out? I'm just saying, keep the same energy across the board, man.
Nowadays, no.
What?
No.
You go with them.
Yeah, now hold on.
What the
If
hell?
I'm with them,
Wait a minute.
I thought you were insinuating that I let her go by herself.
No, I would. No, I
Okay.
have daughters.
Okay, then no. I mean, I'll have to be with her. Period. I mean,
I no, but my own daughters.
I think the only time that I will probably lose this battle is when she goes to prom.
Are you going to allow her to go to prom?
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I?
I mean, I don't know what y'all's arrangements are, so I have no clue. I don't know what.
Well, I was, but I would let her, but that's one of those things that me and her mom have never like really discussed. I mean, that she's only 6.
Yeah, I have no idea how old she is. So I don't know what y'all's arrangements are. I have no clue. It's not. I mean, I think you're a little too strict. in my
Hey,
opinion,
mama.
And that's when kids rebel. You get kind of an open door policy. It works. You ought to try that.
Well, we went through the flirting at the beginning where he said he thought they should have done this interview in real, like in person. But I heard that they flirt a little more towards the end of the interview. So that's what we're waiting for.
With Sebastian, believe it or not,
But, Mom, he wasn't flirting by himself. If you would consider that flirting and not him just not being an asshole for the moment, if you would actually consider that that flirting, then she was engaging in it.
Sebastian, it actually works really well with him. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, like, no, the structure.
Structure's great. Listen, structure's amazing.
Me
But
too,
open door
Zen,
policy.
because I'm bored.
He does have that. Sebastian has that ability. Does not matter. He has that ability. And I'm pretty sure he's got some form of that at his dad's house too.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we did speak about that part. Now, did something happen with this daughter, with your daughter?
What do you mean?
I'm trying to word this. Let me trying to word this the right way. Did they get into fights or something?
No.
Or trouble?
Actually,
Is that
no.
why you don't want her around him?
No.
Okay,
No.
Team,
Oh yeah, you were down there when things were pretty decent.
what's this church? They told you that you can't talk about anybody.
Not that I'm aware of.
Do you think they would have barked? They seem like good alarm systems.
They're not.
They're loud.
So
They're obnoxious.
She's talking
They really
about
are.
their
They have
dog at home.
They're cute. I get it. They are, but they do bark.
They're Yorkies.
And I don't think that he would have taken them out because you did say that they were on his schedule.
Yes, they're on the schedule.
Right. And they're in their crate. I don't know if he can open the crate or not. I have no clue. So he wouldn't have done that. Do they like strangers? I don't know. Do they? Would they have alerted you as strangers? I don't know. It's up to you to answer.
Based on my knowledge of what I've seen, the dogs bark at anybody they don't know in this house.
See, that's just like my mom's dog. They do.
I said anybody that they don't know in the house. Now,
Am I close to the end, Mom?
But that's not what I'm getting at, though. You see, you're not catching what I'm trying to say. If somebody come to get him, wouldn't he? Or if he would have had to, if he had him in their arms or something. And do you think they would have?
Yeah.
I don't know if she's a heavy sleeper. I know she said that at some point could there have been a cat outside?
It was not here.
Just, do you think he was being watched by somebody?
Just anything different. There's no evidence to suggest anything at this point.
I don't know the dogs. I don't know how they do different things. I don't know. You've got the Morkies.
I believe.
They call them Morkies. But they would be yapping and snapping. And to send those dogs that were there that night, an article of that.
Okay.
Now, I have one more question because I need to know if you've seen that picture of the black Nike tennis shoe that somebody found. And I don't even know. It was placed in one of those groups.
He does sound tired.
What's the question? Have I seen it? No.
Did anybody ever turn that damn picture in?
I don't know.
Do you know what size shoe he wears? That's quite hard. Now, do you like law enforcement? Do you have hostility with these people?
I like law enforcement. I don't like stupidity.
Do you like Sumner County law enforcement?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with them.
Do you really like them though, seriously? Or do you like Hendersonville better, or do you like Sumner County?
Doesn't matter. Law enforcement's law
Not
enforcement.
really.
Yeah.
Not really.
That's kind of irrelevant to Sebastian, but
Well, no, it's not, in my opinion, because law enforcement.
right. Can we get to the next question?
Training is all in it.
I feel like they've done the best they can do so far with what they've gotten. They're trying their hardest to come up with something, and trust me, we pray and hope they find something every single day.
The feds, the FBI
Call.
It kind of is all three of y'all's call. Y'all are going to have to fight for it.
I don't know. That wasn't our call either.
Didn't even know if he was verbal or not. Mother to death. But gonna have
The
to.
monitoring systems that they can put on those kids. Well, so there was one day
They're fast, but they would beat an ass up. They would never let anything happen. We will, and we'll see how everything's going.
right now I'm a billionaire. I mean, I was close.
How much was the cat?
I hit it,
Okay, I think we're on it.
but I almost broke down and bought him a cat, and then
No,
but,
actually, no. It's going to be
but I almost broke down and bought him a cat, and then sure as shit, they got in trouble.
I'll
I'm
sell
like, are you
them
kidding me?
in Junior. You'll love it.
So we didn't buy the cat, but I mean, I was close.
How much was the cat?
Hell, I don't remember. It was at a reptile show, so.
I agree. Self-aware.
Well, those shows, actually, it was the exotic pet show. It wasn't a reptile show.
Ugh, what kind of reptiles?
Oh, no, exotic. It was an exotic pet show. Anything, everything.
I
That's
don't
not
like snakes.
your basic animals.
Oh, I'm scared of snakes. They're gross.
Well, they had monkeys. They
I
had
like monkeys. I think you're talking like a Devon Rex cat or something like that.
I don't know. I'm not a cat. Anyway, so
I
a
don't like cats.
little quick story. So when me and his mom started dating, and we decided we were going to move in together, she had 2 cats. I was like, I can't, not with cats. So my allergies, I can't do it. And my daughter actually has allergies to cats as well. And I told her, I said, look, if we're going to make a run,
Is this it, Mom?
Decision, cats are me, and
Oh, honey, you get out the damn door. I'm sorry. Because my husband stays. Kevin is my husband. That cat is my life. Something's wrong with you. That cat's my
well,
heart. So
the
my life.
funny thing is,
I'm sorry. Bye, bitch. Bye.
I mean,
You are the cats.
I told her, and I said I was cool either way. I was cool with it either way.
Oh, dude.
But Sebastian, still to this day, has never let me live that down. Still to this day.
Well, that's why he deserves Little Man Junior. I've got his cat, Little Man Junior. He's a beautiful black cat. He's a little bit smaller than my husband, Kevin. Kevin is a Cajun. He's got a green card. He's Cajun.
So here's the thing: the reason he's going to go to his dad's house with it
Well, that's
is
fine.
because everything goes to plan. He was supposed to go to his dad's house.
Oh, so y'all were going to take the cat. I got you. Y'all already said that. Right? Y'all
Well,
don't buy that damn cat. Got it.
No. That was done way before the rest of the house decided.
Well, before she let you in, so got it. Okay. How many cats did she have?
I don't think 2.
What color were her cats?
I don't know.
That's how much you didn't like her cats.
I don't like cats in general.
That's what's wrong with you. I knew I didn't like your ass. I knew I knew I didn't like you because you don't like cats.
Cat
You'll never
fans
get to
and
meet
they're
my
dog
husband.
fans, and I'm a dog fan.
I love dogs. I love Belgian Malinois. I love dogs, but I
There you
love
go.
not.
Good taste in dogs.
Those are beautiful dogs. They're beautiful dogs.
Yes, very smart.
They are. They're really good dogs. They are guard dogs. That's the best dog to ever have to guard your house. It's the best alarm system you'll ever own. You would never have to have an alarm system. You have 2 Belgian Malinois, and you're set for life.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to talk my wife for those.
There's my papa has 2. They don't have to have an alarm system because you knock on that door and you get it. The whole house is coming alive. Trust and believe that. And they even like little dogs. They like her poodles now. She did
Oh
have
my
one.
God.
Bailey passed away, and so did Toby. But
Shoot me in the
now they're with
face.
York little poodles and 2 Belgian.
I'm done, y'all. I'm not watching any more of that. I'm sorry. I'm cutting it off short. There was only like 4 more minutes. I'm done with it. It's so stupid. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jeez, this was like the most boring live ever. Now, see, we should have went with the psychic. The psychic, I had a lot to say to her. I know, right, Deetsy? Listen, next time y'all tell me to cut that shit off. I was really only letting it play for y'all because that shit was boring. Oh my God. Well, that's it. And that's our show for today, folks. I hope y'all enjoyed it being bored with me. Oh, scratch it out. Hey, Avery. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as you possibly could. I hope I kept y'all company for a little bit at least. When you listen at work, it goes by quicker. Oh my God, that was miserable. That was so. The original stream was over 10 hours. I seen that, Lisa. That's crazy. Avery, you didn't miss shit, girl. You didn't miss shit. Just me talking shit to Terri Lynn. That's all. That's all. And I barely did that. That was just the most boring stream ever. Chris, stop going on these random ass panels. Oh, thank you, Southern Gal. I appreciate that. Here, let's watch George twerk that ass.
Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Move that ass. Let the right go work that ass. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on.
Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Good, Lippy. At least I was able to entertain you a little bit. All right, so maybe tomorrow we'll go over the psychic because she's very interesting. And it's not the same psychic I went over last time. It's a whole nother psychic. Oh, thank you, AMAC. I appreciate that.
Welcome to the Hippie Hut, man. Let's vibe.
Welcome to the Hippie Hut, man. Let's vibe. All right. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure you hit that like on the way out if you haven't already. I hope y'all have a great rest of your hump day, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Bye.